There it is. That's popping up now. Weird. Anyways, hello there, CC Runner. Hi, Cassie. How's it going? Came across your villainous YouTube videos the other day. Loving the content. Thank you very much. Oh, this is loud. Sorry, the microphone. The microphone's loud. I didn't turn it down from when we were doing WWE. Thank you. Yeah, we love doing I love playing villainous. I wish we could do more with it, but like, I don't want to get sick of the game. You know, it's fun to do it like my goal is once a month at least. Would be awesome. And now that we know the modders, we could definitely do more with them, which is exciting. I'd love to do like a tournament. I'd love to do like, yeah, just some more stuff. But anyways, tonight we're going to be playing Jackbox. So I'm going to join the chat. Cassie, if you want to join us, by the way, you're more than welcome to. And of course, anyone who's in chat is free to join the audience. And if we have extra spots for something, more than welcome to join for that. Nice thing about villains, this is hard to get burned out since there are so many villains to play. No, that's very true. With what the modders have done, there's so many awesome mods, and cool new characters that like I've never played the same villain twice in that mod, which is awesome. Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna do more of that. Cassie, if you want to, you're more than welcome to come and join the voice chat. But if you don't want to, that's cool. You can definitely hang out and play. All right. Blair.
I technically didn't kill any of the kids today, so that's
good.
Why is it every time I come into voice chat, it's something about...
I said I didn't kill any kids.
I know, but that implies that you could have.
Well, I mean, everybody could, Marty.
Like, it's not, can't A to B. There's no legal liability.
Yeah, all you really need is proximity to children, and then you could.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Octo, you're very quiet.
Oh, am I? Okay.
I know
probably
Dan
had your sensitivity turned down.
I know Dan is just really loud all the time.
I know, I just have to minimize.
Didn't kill it. I
is
mean,
this any better?
Yeah, that's better. I mean, I can say the same thing. I didn't kill any kids today.
Oh, good for you.
So I guess we're on par.
Listen, we're not going to be your alibi.
Yeah, we're not here to judge.
Hey, this is being recorded, and so...
Oh, in that case, I too want to state I have never killed any kids.
Well, I didn't say that I've never... I mean, I don't know. It's the same reason why. It's the same reason why I say like, what is it? I don't know if I have kids out in the world. I could be a dad. Who knows?
Have I killed any kids? Not that I know of. Wink, wink.
I do like that you're like. I mean, sure, they might think I've killed a kid out there somewhere, but at least they're not going to think I'm inaccurate with my statements.
Exactly.
There. Whoops. Save. All right. If Cassie wants to join the voice chat, she is more than welcome to. I gave her permission. But okay, which one do we want to start out with? I haven't heard from Emily. Alex and Nikki are out at a dinner right now, but they said they would join once they get back.
Nice.
We haven't played the Wheel of Enormous Proportions yet.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even heard of that one.
It's in the latest pack. It's like a trivia game, but there's like a little bit of like gaming to it, but mostly it's trivia, and then randomness. So
I enjoy trivia. I mean, I prefer murder and trivia, but if it's
We can
a big
definitely-
wheel and murder,
We can definitely do
Add
some
them.
murdering trivia as well.
can the wheel fall into one at some point? That's all I'm asking. Someone-
So
will
so
someone be
what? So
crushed
the point
by
of the
it?
game is that you ask a question, and if you end up winning the game, the game answers your question. Is it the correct answer?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Mm. Okay, so this is not a game that you need to know who is really answering, is what you're telling me.
The trivia is like, if you get the trivia right, you get points.
Okay. I'm ready then.
Let's.
Otters.
Okay. So the game screen should be sharing in Discord.
Yep, I see it.
Cool. That should be loud enough, hopefully. Also haven't done weapons drawn, but I don't really know how to play that one.
Yeah, so I think you're given a letter, and then you have to, around that letter, draw a weapon and try to disguise it, I think, or something like that.
It is a
But I
murder
also don't
mystery
know.
one. I just don't know, like, yeah, I don't know how it works. I saw someone play it, and, like, the whole thing was they tried to make sure that everybody stayed anonymous, because if you just give your name, then people would be like, it's Dan.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm ready.
Extend timers if they have it.
Oh yeah, always extended timers. Maybe they don't have them for this, but or accessibility. Maybe are they under? There they are. They're
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
Extended
okay.
timers is on.
I didn't see,
Okay.
oh yeah, there it is. I did not see it before.
What did I think I can read or some junk?
All right, let me join first. Sorry. It's fixing. Okay. You gotta go to jackbox.tv.
Are you in, Marty?
to join in. Not yet. Very
Oh,
I see him
close.
pop up on the screen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the stream.
There, I did.
I was thinking you'd like the name. It's like Big Match John, but it's Big Wheel Dan.
Oh, I thought you were 0 kids killed at first, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's my wife. She wants to be sure everybody knows.
Yeah.
Make
Later.
sure everybody knows. She did not kill any kids. All right, I'm going to reveal it to the audience. If you'd like to join, go ahead. If not, well,
Don't. Oh, Maddox, you're a little witch,
I like your night costume. That's nice too.
I don't-
right?
Am
That's
I
how, I'm safe from kids.
Am I
They
a
haven't killed
king?
me either.
I think you might be a vampire or a pope or a
Yeah, I think vampire. I think vampire
Think-
lord.
Mm,
I'm
Either
talking
way-
about the tiny hat then. Like the vampire
Yeah.
collar for sure, and then there's a tiny hat.
Either way, you're fabulous.
I'm a
thanks.
mermaid.
Yeah, that's nice too.
I got fish legs.
Yeah, that's nice too. Yeah.
I feel like you've got a small tail for a mermaid.
Oh.
Ooh,
I feel like I'm
judging.
throwing down gloves on that, but
Cassie's like a robot.
yeah, robot's nice.
But I
Nice
think the
names.
witch costume is the best one so far.
Oh, yeah?
That
Big
was
fan
pretty
witch.
good. I forget what the other ones are.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe we won't.
Maybe. Start. 1, go. The wheel.
Have traveled to this sacred
Wouldn't
mountain
need
top,
thicker
seeking
costumes,
answers
but
from
oh,
the
yeah.
all-knowing
It's all right.
wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied, and your life forever
This like a
changed.
yes or no thing, or
It's
actual-
anything. Literally anything.
And does it matter what we ask?
No. You'll see. As soon as we go through one and someone's question gets answered, you'll be like, oh, I see. CC in the chat says, has anyone here killed any children?
Oh.
We'll find out.
Not today.
Behold my majestic circumference. Witness my deific diameter. Look at my spinny bits. You're gonna take turns spinning me. And you get points if I land on your slice. Earn 20,000 points, and you'll be able to spin the winner wheel. But not just anyone can spin me. You have to prove yourself first.
It's
There's a lot
basically
of murder on the
trivia.
wheel.
It's basically just trivia.
You have the chance to win points thanks to these
A
two
little murder.
slices.
Mostly
But
trivia.
your odds increase when you have more of them. So we're gonna earn some by doing trivia, starting right now. Is that question one? Yeah, it is. Which musicians are known for dressing up so you can't see their faces while performing? Just
And
tap
so you
on the
just
ones
select
that fit the prompt.
All
All
of
that
them.
apply?
All the ones
Or-
that apply, yeah.
And what about you in the audience? Vote for the player you think will do best. If the
I'm
majority
guessing
of you
that one. I
pick the
don't know
best
that one.
player, you'll earn a special slice of your own.
Okay, so this is supposed to actually have an answer.
Oh, you know, this has answers, yeah. It's just how many you get correct then dictates how many points you get.
Oh.
I don't think.
Oh, it goes down.
Yeah, you can see on the screen all the options.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what made me go back to it.
I don't think
And
that.
Wait,
scroll
why are
down.
some people popping? Oh, do we have to confirm? Oh, submit.
Yeah, you have to submit. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think that
I
I
they
just scrolled down
wear
enough to see that.
Where's the submit?
anything
All
at the
way
very bottom.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
How about some
If you don't see it,
I
scroll
see it
further.
now. Yeah.
Scroll
How
further.
many did you get?
Oh
It wasn't- it
well.
wa-
Oh,
it
I
wasn't
guess
scrolling.
kiss.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about-
They
what
don't.
about-
They don't cover up their faces.
I know
don't
that's
care
what I was considering. I was like, technically they're wearing face paint.
I
I
can.
Yeah,
I,
guess I was
can
unsure
see
about
them.
I didn't know Sia. Oh, I don't really know anything about
Yeah,
Sia.
she wears her
Yeah,
bangs
she
down to her
does, doesn't
nose.
she?
Yeah.
Oh,
An extra
Yeah, I forgot
slice
about
it
that.
is.
I thought.
because it's dressing up so you can't really see their
I've got a
faces.
second question
I
to
guess she
Uh-huh.
covers her face a lot.
I just remember that one Sia video where she
types of triangles.
dances
I
with
felt like I did see her.
Shia
yeah.
LaBeouf. What?
Start tapping like a
Which
crook
are
in
these
certain
are
woodpeckers.
types of triangles? Oh gosh.
I mean, those ones for sure. Ooh, is this one? Yeah.
I mean, that is technically. I think that is. That is.
Uh,
Oh gosh.
I think I'm good.
I think I got it. I probably forgot one or two, if I'm gonna be honest.
My favorite triangle, a squiggly triangle.
I don't know if the French have their own types of triangles or not.
all right.
I don't know about this one, but I'm
really-
gonna say it is.
I really hope there's
A
not
French triangle, I believe,
is.
is a thing. No, it's not. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Ah,
I was thinking it was.
Scalene is the one I
Scalene.
didn't know.
How
Yeah.
about
totally
that?
thought scaling was something else entirely.
Yeah.
See, I didn't do obtuse and acute because I'm like, those are angles, not triangles.
They are.
Yeah,
but-
they're both. Yeah.
But a
Yeah.
triangle is made up of
Triangles
3
formed of those
angles.
This one rewards quick tapping and fast thinking.
So you want to do this as quickly as possible,
Starring the inimitable
but
Keanu
we have to
Reeves
have a
in
house
first.
rule that you're actually trying to guess the correct answer, because you can just tap it and just mash points.
Tap as many correct answers as you
Um,
can before time runs out.
Oh.
Oh god, I don't know either of these. So this one? Nope, that's wrong. That
That
one.
one's definitely
That one. Nope, that's wrong. Did not know that. When was he in Much Ado About Nothing?
He
This.
was, yeah.
He was
He was the
midnight.
villain.
Oh, time's up.
I just didn't
He
know
was
when
Awful.
it was.
It was amazing.
Oh wait, that's like super early on.
It's like Denzel Washington
like ties.
and,
Mm.
Oh.
You.
and the other doctor
Look
from
what I've
House.
got.
Mm-hmm.
Not
You know
House,
me.
but the other doctor.
Yeah, the other doctor.
Yeah, the Watson.
It gives you the power
Yeah,
of spinning.
his friend. Friendly friend doctor.
Wilson,
Oh.
because it's not.
Okay, so-
it's not Sherlock. Wink, wink.
So Maddox has the power square,
Ah.
and so what that's going to be is that he gets his own space on the
Welcome to
wheel.
mountaintop,
Oh,
where your
nice.
slices can be spun and turned into points.
That's like free real
Select
estate.
the slots on my super big face to place your
And so now we
slices.
put our slices anywhere
Just
we
be
want on the
careful.
wheel.
You split the points with everyone who shares a slot with you.
I guess I'll put it there. 'cause
Oh,
what
and
do
then
I
there's
just get
the
one, right?
audience. They have a
I think-
slice this round. To
Oh, your
stir up
slice is. I
trouble.
get a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 2.
Oh, I see.
So like we could end up picking the same slices as people, but Maddox gets one completely just to himself. He gets the one with the
My face is craving
Lightning
your
bolt.
Slices. Come on.
I had 4 slices.
Oh, nice. I had 2.
So then if it lands on that one at the top, then 4 people get
And I've
points.
decided that you will go first. Swipe the wheel on your device to spin.
So you do a
You can
wimpy
also
spin, or
tap
you can
real
do like a
fast,
big
if that's
spin.
more your thing.
Oh, I thought I did. There we go.
So then Max
Oh,
gets
I'm so
points.
happy.
Huzzah!
So yeah, so the more questions you get right, the more spaces you
The
get to
thing about
pick.
power slices,
And
they
then as soon as the
block
space is
themselves
used,
until you
it
land
turns
on
into
one.
a chance for him to win.
It's your
Oh,
turn.
nice.
But you need to have over 20,000 points to win. To try to win.
Which I'm not even
No.
close to yet.
Use the spinner.
I love this result.
And then when the spin meter at the top is filled, then we just get, and no one has won yet, then we go to another round of questions.
Next spinner.
Gotcha.
This seems
Oh, why is Maddox the
full of things.
The
Big Dan
icon.
is the what?
Because he won the power slice.
Look at that.
Oh, so everyone
Yeah.
gets landed on.
Yeah.
Your spins have filled up my spin meter. So it's time for one last high stakes spin.
1.5 points.
I had a feeling you'd be our last spinner.
It's a bit judgy.
Swipe or tap or. I think I did it.
Yay!
Points to Marty. Quite a bit of points, too.
Hmm.
What do I have behind me? All this time I was hiding the scoreboard.
You got so many points
need
there,
at
Dan.
least 20,000
Everybody got
points to
points.
win.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly like what Cassie is saying is like you, even if you're behind, you can still get a lot of points.
Oh,
There's even a space in there where you could end up like swapping points
Can
with
you
someone.
believe you're about to play question one?
oh man,
Which colors are shades of red?
that would be distressing.
Oh, boy. Oh, super
red, right?
colorblind guy.
Tap the right answers.
There's that
I
one.
love chartreuse.
Maybe chartreuse. That one, I think.
Some of these are very, very difficult.
Part of me is like, oh gosh, I gotta try to remember like,
I feel like the second one you can figure out with Pokemon stuff. But I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's what I was thinking. It's like there's Pokemon stuff, but then there's also like other like random pop culture
I just
things.
I just remembered what that one is. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's an orange. That's a blue. That's a turquoise.
Who's been drinking a lot of gin? What color are juniper berries?
What? Oh no.
Do you think that gin gets its color from the color of the juniper?
That's where it gets its flavor from, isn't it?
Ah,
Well, fair enough, I guess.
But what was
I
I
know that
definitely-
gin isn't very colored, but maybe on the bottle or something.
Oh, okay.
Vermilion. Damn it. I thought Vermilion was
Vermilion is
green.
totally a green, isn't it?
I thought it was a green. I was going off Pokemon.
Vermilion's red.
Damn it.
Oh,
I used to live in a
yeah.
town called
Slice,
Vermilion.
yes.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I
What-
Yeah, I
on
wasn't quite sure about garnet because it's a purple. Is that a blue or a red?
Yeah,
All
true.
right.
We're on the road to Vermilion City.
My, all those art classes.
The Canadians knowing
Shoot.
American history.
That one.
Damn it.
That one's gotta be the first one. I think that one.
Damn it, I'm so bad at this.
That one's easy.
Damn it. Not so bad at this.
For sure.
That, no, I think I've gotten 2 right.
This one could go either way. Let's try this one. Ah. Okay.
I did
Oh,
so
stupid
bad.
thing popped up.
I did so
like history.
bad.
I like history.
I felt like I was doing good. I just didn't go fast.
Have another one.
There was
double
definitely
guessing.
2 in there I got wrong, and then I realized, oh wow, I'm an idiot.
Did you get World War One and World War Two together and accidentally get them wrong?
No, I got
I feel
World
like
War
if you ever pick
II.
Revolutionary War as the second one.
I got World War II and something else, and I didn't pick World War II.
Makes me say, ah, that's a good tree.
What type of tree makes me say, ah, that's a good tree?
Guess on your device.
Is
Common
this
type of tree
just a guess?
encompasses
Yeah.
hundreds of different species.
Oh no, it gives us clues, and then
Oh.
depending on how quickly you answer, you get points
This
based
type
off
of
that.
tree produces acorns. What a treat from such a tree. It's commonly used to make strong, sturdy furniture and wine barrels.
Oh god.
You guys got to know
Okay,
your
there we
trees
go.
better.
Okay, it was like my 3rd guess.
The name of this tree rhymes with joke, but I am not joking when I say that this
Okay.
tree is beautiful and nice.
I just thought there was some sort
The
of
clues are all dried up. You got
dirty
an
pun
answer
here
for
that I
me?
think I thought I was missing. That's why I went with chestnut. I'm like,
McGanny.
That's
Oh,
I am
That's kinda dirty,
deciduously
like,
an evergreen
I-
fan of
nut
this
I
tree,
can't
and if
spell
you don't
things.
like it, you can leave.
don't judge me.
My favorite McGanny tree.
My Ganny.
There's nothing I love more than
That's
wheeling
how we
myself
say it
underneath a
around
big
these
old oak
parts.
tree and calling up my favorite David Schwimmer.
That was
That's
it.
canon.
Great.
Yeah.
The fastest times are
I
Acorn.
stopped reading the things, and then it was like rhymes with joke, and I was like, ah, hell.
Yeah, as soon as it was like,
Kids.
okay, acorns come from this, I was like, oh my god.
That was like, oh crap, which was? And then I saw someone say maple and it was wrong, and I was like, pine? No.
Is only a few
Oak.
spins
Yeah,
away.
I said maple like twice.
Shit.
Come on, we.
getting
You
wedges on
climbed
the
a
board.
mountain for me? Oh, I'm touched. A slot with arrows will give you points if you're next to it. But I wonder how many of you will cozy up to it.
How many do I get? Only 2?
I only got 2 too.
Yeah.
Because I did horrible on that question.
I should have put them all on the same one. Can you do that?
Yeah.
No,
Extra.
sadly.
You start things off.
Oh, me. Friggin' spin!
Oh yeah!
There you go.
Ooh.
You ready, new spinner?
Oh. Yay!
I like
Points
that
for
shit.
me!
You split the pot with
And me, I
everyone on a
guess.
slice
And
next
you.
to this one.
How's that?
Huzzah.
New spinner.
Come on, Cassie. If you land, I think if you land on the like numbers, you just get that many points.
Cowabunga, like a
So what does
turtle.
that
Oh
one
no,
mean
we
now, Frank?
oh no, we all get
Every-
points except for Dan.
Yeah. Everybody on all sides of the person, basically, I think.
Okay.
You ready for a new spinner? Because I sure am.
Dan's close.
Hello.
Well,
Oh,
I can.
Dan's in range.
he could win now if he lands on one of those.
You get to spin the winner wheel.
Well.
Oh
next
wait, right,
round.
because he got points. He gets to spin the winner wheel.
And if I land on you,
Oh.
you win. But if I land on a skull, the game continues. This could be the winning
Oh,
spin.
there's a little bit of death there.
Yeah, and but
not
then
really death,
every
though,
time,
just gives you
every time
I'm
it
about to stop,
it
It's
the
gonna
game
replace him.
continues, it just keeps adding more spaces. But if multiple of us get over 20,000 points, then there's multiple people on that wheel.
Mm.
Now's your chance to steal the win. Spin away, little one.
But if you land on one of the green spaces, then Dan gets to spin again.
Like that.
That
Oh,
would be the
lame.
power slice.
I mean, way to go, husband.
Forget
He's
about
already
the
got all
other
the points he
stuff.
needs.
It's winner wheel time.
So many winner wheels.
The spin
Oh.
is yours. This could
Yeah,
be
his
the
odds are
very
better now,
last
too.
spin of the game.
Yep.
50-50.
I'm slowly slowing down.
Oh,
Oh,
This game is
Oh.
going long.
so close.
so close.
You guys want to see my sick tattoos? Just kidding. It's your 6 scores. Ow!
See a sick tattoos.
Jesus.
All right, all
You're ready
right.
to win this one. Keep fighting, tiny traveler.
It's all
I
because
got a
of my
shiny new
massive
pair of
pre-knowledge.
slices for
I think you
my
do,
crew.
Cassie. Cassie,
Yeah.
you could totally win this.
I've lined
I
up
have
some
pretty terrible
questions,
luck, so
starting
what
with
chance of
this
me
one.
actually spinning the winning one's gonna.
What is the more recent Kanye West album?
I hate Pete Davidson.
Get a
I
wrong answer.
I don't know
not know.
any of these, so
Oh,
I'm
no,
just guessing.
I don't know.
I don't know any of these. Nope, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
Oh, that one's
Incorrect.
right. That one's wrong.
Oh, that one's wrong
wow,
too.
I have no idea how I've been
That's
doing so well
wrong.
so far.
Oh,
That's wrong.
yeah. Turns out
How
the
do I
top
keep
one
getting
has-
this right? I might as well just go fast, because, okay, no, never mind. Finally got one wrong.
Oh, no, I don't know any of this, so I'm literally just like totally guessing.
Yeah.
Me too. Only Maddox, professor
Just
of
50-50 shots, because, yeah, I had no fucking clue.
Another slice.
Yeah. I just found out what it does when you. answer
Maddox,
those wrong.
secretly biggest Kanye
Acquaint
West fan.
yourself with
yeah,
question
that's what I'm
2.
thinking. Yeah,
All the
Professor
world's
of Kanye
stage, they
West.
say, but it really depends
Over
what
here.
kind.
We knew him at his Kanye best.
Which of these are types of theater stages?
Okay, something more for us. Okay.
Tap the ones that fit the
Okay,
prompt.
yeah.
Don't
Theater
tap the others.
stages.
Sure. Of course.
That is larva.
Yeah.
What?
Well, of course. I don't know if I'll count that one.
I took some guesses.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
So I also don't know what it means.
I guessed
Some of
on
them I can
one.
describe, some of them I'm not sure.
That's
open air does
thrust.
exist,
Okay. Oh,
Thrust
found?
means it goes into the audience, kind of like a catwalk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Now
got
just one more
4.
spin can win you the game.
Any other
Theater
ones
in the
people are curious
round.
about?
A
So yeah, the
proscenium.
audience is in the middle, and the
Yeah, I some
the
of these I
stage
knew.
is
I didn't know
middle
the
and audience is lower.
proscenium is the one I.
This last question is where the
I
power
believe that
slice hiding.
is.
That's near your butt.
I knew
What
the
am I thinking?
vomitorium
Who
wasn't
was
right
I
because it was
really
It was
into in the
hilariously
1990s?
just aisles in a church.
yeah,
Who
it's
was
way
I
to get
really
out of the
into
building.
Clues?
in the
It's a
1990s?
band that was founded in 1990.
Okay. Hmm.
The lead singer has confirmed that the first part of the band's name is the same as his grandmother's.
Oh God.
I know it.
Oh God. I don't know.
I know it.
Some of their famous
Oh.
songs include Jeremy, Black, and Even Flow.
Well, there you go. That gave it away.
I knew that first fact about the grandmother.
Jeremy Brogan. Yes, yeah.
I thought that was R.E.M., but I'm confusing them with another brand now.
Pearl
Generally.
Jam.
Me of spreading a valuable gemstone jelly on a piece of toast. No more clues. Hurry up.
It's so well in the first two.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that random fact.
My
About
decision
how
is
grandmother's name is Pearl.
it's time
Yeah.
for another
And he
Makes
named
more
it after
sense
his
than anything
grandmother.
else.
Interesting.
power flight.
Makes more sense than any other reason they would have named themselves Pearl Jam.
So
Right.
it's time for some spins. Let's go.
So now Maddox and Dan have a chance to win.
I see you made it up the mountain. That means my bear traps are poorly hidden.
Oh, it's already wheel time?
Yeah.
The
And-
slot
Yep,
with the
third-
two and
third
the
question,
X,
then wheel
that one's
time.
worth double.
Yeah,
Unless
slot
everyone
slice it
shares
this
it,
time.
then it won't end up worth so much. Am I right?
I only had a couple.
slots with the 2 get double points.
Well. Gee, I wonder where everybody's gonna put their slices.
I only did
Right around
one.
Not me. I need all the points I can get.
Oh, I didn't get a. I don't have a
Oh,
winning
how
one.
I've dreamed that you'd be our first
No,
singer.
so because Dan got the power one, he gets the spot. But when they spin the
because
if
I'm
we
over 20.
land and get to spin the winner's wheel, you'll both be on it. That's why you're both glowing.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Points.
That's
But
all
I don't
shot.
need any more, I guess.
I think it's gonna spin the winner wheel now.
Get outta
Is there
here.
any
Yeah.
reason to?
And
want
because
to-
right, you're only on it because you're the only one who got
Right
points.
here.
Weird. Okay. All right, makes sense.
I don't understand what's happening, but whatever.
You get to spin, maybe you'll win.
There's a good chance.
I don't understand why though. I feel like Dan should
You got
also be on
points.
here.
No, it's whoever gets points is
Oh.
on. Who's on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Still have a shot.
You're both eligible, so
Wow.
then if either of you get points, you'll be on the winner wheel. So if you both get points in the same turn, then you'll both be on the winner wheel.
yeah, and every time somebody gets points, it replaces it with my pie slice. So
Yeah,
as we
because
go
he
on,
got the thingy.
The round thing. Yeah, so you get another
The
chance.
power slice.
So now it's just gonna be Dan.
Someone is flexing with that score.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, I can't even. Come on, Jack.
Pretty
You-
hard.
if
to
you
lose this
don't
one.
win this, I swear to gosh.
Let me down.
I was gonna say the same thing about last time because
Hello,
Yeah, I had
Alien
pretty good
IQ.
odds.
Welcome
I had
on
better
in.
than even.
Will Dan win?
We'll
I don't
see.
think so. Oh
That's
dang!
close.
oh
Now
great,
we get
he's
to-
gonna answer.
We get to
Answer my
learn.
question?
We get to learn the answer to your question, Dan.
Spent your entire life seeking an answer to this question.
If Cat no want kiss, why face so kissable, huh?
I'm asking the big questions.
So your answer is because one time a waiter said, "Enjoy your meal," and you responded, "Thanks." There you go. That's the answer.
That actually makes a surprising amount of sense.
Oh, questions that may never be answered. So mine was, why are Goofy and Pluto both dogs? Maddox said, why do good things happen to bad people? Do pickles belong on tacos? And what is the meaning of life? We'll never know. But we do know why the cat face so kissable, but no one kiss. There we go.
Always wondered.
You want to play it again real
Punishment
quick?
from a capricious warlock waiter you
Okay,
had one
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I feel like I got an idea now of
Same players?
Sure.
unless
give it a
anybody else
shot.
wants to join in.
Oh yeah, someone speak up if they speak up.
Yeah, I'll go new players.
Give them a chance.
Yep. Doop.
Aha!
Now.
Ah, you
I
have
am
fallen
clown.
into my trap.
Who's the wizard now?
Sure.
Maddox is clown.
Witch. I am clown.
Oh, Dan's a spaceman.
Oh, that was a Jawa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's
Yeah,
so suable. You guys are in trouble.
You said the same thing. A spaceman.
Yeah.
Join if you'd like, audience. Feel free.
Freedom.
Especially because this is a game that you can't really say mean things in,
Ooh,
so we won't have to
someone's a
kick you.
mummy.
Yes, Alien IQ is a mummy. Cass is the
There are
night now.
alien mummies. It's true.
2, 1.
Go.
You have traveled to this sacred mountaintop, seeking answers from the all-knowing wheel of enormous proportions. You may now ask the wheel any one question that torments your very soul. Should you be chosen, your longing for truth will be satisfied,
I got
and
a
your
good
life
question this time.
forever changed.
He's contemplating the universe.
Mhm,
So we can
mhm.
ask his question.
Running out of time there, Marty.
There we
Very
go.
well.
We
The
good.
Great Wheel invites you to the mountaintop. It's me, an absolutely enormous wheel. What I lack in corners, I make up for in wisdom.
Could you imagine if he
You're
was
gonna
made of
take
cheese?
turns spinning me. Yeah, I was kind
He's
of
kind
waiting
of
to be interrupted.
imperfectly
Let's get to
round, so
it.
he does have a bunch of corners on him.
I know.
You have the chance to win points with these
I
two
could eat this corner.
slices.
You're good.
But your odds are better when you have
That's a
more.
fun emote.
So we're gonna earn some
Tisco
by
ball.
doing trivia.
Whoa.
Okay? Okay.
Causes
Oh, nice.
To
emote
start
seizures.
things off, which of these are the most common food allergies?
Oh well, I got this.
Tap on the
Oh.
ones
Do you
that fit
have
the
them all?
prompt.
I have a lot of these.
Silly humans. You can't eat everything.
Common
oh,
though
that
is a
one for
question.
sure.
That is definitely
That
one.
one.
That is one. That
sure.
that that.
For sure.
Okay, that's. Oh damn it!
Okay, I
Oh
feel
wait,
like
shit! No, I picked one and then I didn't see the other ones there.
I can't wait to see how many you got right, Marty.
I feel like the
I
most
picked
common
wheat
is like,
instead of
Feast your
soy.
eyes
It's
on
soy,
these
not
juicy
wheat.
answers.
Yeah.
I did
Oh no,
both.
wheat's up there.
Oh, fish is up there.
Oh,
too.
I
I
missed-
think I was
took
like,
it off.
what do you mean
What?
by most common? Because it could,
The
all of
good
these
ones,
are
'cause your score is
What'd I
so
miss?
someone's allergic to.
Have a slice.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I am with you.
Oh, did
That
I?
is such a subjective
Question
question.
2 kind
Yeah.
of sneaks up on
If
you.
it
I
right?
missed-
was like, which of these are in the
What does
top
the
5?
Statue
Like,
of
give us a
Liberty
tap
want,
of what the
according
top.
to
Yeah.
the poem, the new Colossus inscribed on its pedestal.
What does the Statue of Liberty want according to
When
the
you see an
poem, the new
answer that
Colossus?
fits the prompt, give it
Oh.
a little tap. That's what
I don't friggin' know. These all sound horrible. This is
it is welcoming people to America. So
America.
these are the people we're willing to welcome, at least in the 1800s.
oh okay.
Yeah.
That's still. I
think
guess
that-
that.
I'm not sure about one of them.
I
Well,
guess
I guessed hard, so.
that.
But yeah, every time they started doing bad immigration stuff, someone reads that poem on the news, so I've heard it a couple times.
Only a few more TikToks and we're done here.
Beautiful poem, actually.
I don't
All
know.
right, prepare yourself for the truth. But is that
Yep.
what you said?
No, it's not. I did not know
No
any of.
way.
No, I didn't even know
Two
that.
of you are something else.
Yeah, the
This
one I wasn't
slice
sure
is
of
yours.
was wearied. That was there, okay.
Interesting.
It's round-ending
Mhm.
question
Behold,
3.
a screen
my
with only
favorite.
these words on it.
How many answers can you get on this question? Which Hollywood leading star
Okay.
is younger?
Oh boy, I'm
Okay.
not good at this.
Tap as many correct answers
Oh,
as
that's
you
wrong
can
right off
before
the
time
bat.
runs out.
Gotta be.
Oh,
Gotta
incorrect.
be.
If
Surprise.
your scores get high enough,
Probably-
I'll send you a free pizza. How high does your score
Probably-
need to be? I'll never
Oh,
tell.
really? Okay.
Open.
Oh. Wrong.
Ah,
This is your last chance to increase your score.
Oh no, switch. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
yes.
I didn't go.
The only one that got me
Maybe
was
it's not so
Javier Bardem
I
and
choose
Will
you. It's your
Smith. Didn't know.
Yeah, that
This
one
is-
with Bardem was me too, because I don't know how old that man
Maybe
is.
you've
It was
heard of
Matt Damon and
Power
DiCaprio that I
Slice.
wasn't sure on, and
You
I
can
don't
stick
even
it
know
on
which one
my
it ended
mat
up taking
and
because I
spin
tried to
me.
switch my answer after I already pressed it.
And since we're already talking about
What happens if
spinning,
you press
let's
both at
go.
the same time?
Like I pressed it, and then I tried to like swipe away, so it didn't count. And I'm not sure if it went through on the second
Way
one.
to
or
go,
the first.
Power Slice winner. Thank you,
Looking
alien.
up here, where your slices can finally be spun and score you some points.
Even though
Use the
Maddox has
slots
more
on my
points
face
than
to
me.
suck
Got good
your
points.
slices.
Hopefully, it'll give me something.
So if you just
But
win the
know
third
this,
round, you get the
you
slice.
share the points with everyone
think that's
who
it,
shares
yeah.
a slot with you.
Oh, man. I'm just gonna have to
A
study.
slot with arrows will
Well,
give
you got to get
points for
over
your next turn, but I wonder how many of you will
20,000 in order
cozy
to
up to it.
try to win, anyways.
Well, yeah, but this just gives me a reason to study male actors in Hollywood and their ages.
You didn't have a reason
The
before?
slices you keep go to waste. Hurry up.
Now it's for science.
Right now, it's Brandy. Be sure to choose your slices.
Oh.
Did you forget?
No, it just says the
You're
waiting.
gonna take turns
Oh,
spinning
okay.
the
It had slices above your head still.
Yeah.
No
and
idea
the
why.
spinning process
okay, well.
begins with
Yeah, but
you.
this time
You're
it's
on there
not
now,
for
yeah.
pervy reasons.
Swipe the wheel on your
Yeah,
device
yeah,
to
this is for
spin.
science.
You can also
Mm.
tap real fast if that's more your thing.
Science can be pervy.
Oh, there's lots of gross science.
Yay!
You share the pot
Aw.
and my excitement.
There are so many
So
point
many people got
slices.
points there, and I'm not
Yeah.
one.
The power
Me
slice.
either.
It grows in number until you land on one.
Let my power slice grow.
It's your time to shine.
Sounded dirty.
Yeah, I was gonna say gross.
Let my monster
It's
grow.
there. Hey, how about a spin from a new spinner?
Both my two only slots got chosen.
What a great spin!
Yay. That's points.
Nice, good job, Alien.
That spin meter above me is filled now, which can only mean it's time for the last spin of the round.
Me?
The last spin is all in your
Yeah.
tiny feeble hands.
But what about my tiny hands?
This slice
Oh.
gives you points. That's fun.
That's fun.
Mhm.
Aw, nice.
Let me spin on a different axis.
Oh,
I made up a lot of ground.
Oh, looks like I can double as a
Yeah.
scoreboard. Isn't that unusual? You
You
need
did.
at least 20,000 points to win. So let's.
Yeah, I don't think I
let's,
moved up much.
some more points.
No, I don't think you did.
For how many slices were on the board?
Before the questions, I give out 2 slices. I'd like to introduce you to question 1. Which of these are actual K-pop groups with girl in their name?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh,
Tap the
awesome.
answers that fit the prompt. Makes sense to me.
That sure. That's got to be one.
That
That's
was for sure.
that's a song from the
Sure.
70s.
That feels
Sometimes
right.
Yeah, I gotta choose that just because it is a song from the 70s. I chose some and hit submit.
But does would brown eyed girls mean anything to a K-pop group? Like,
I don't know.
brown eyes are very common.
Aren't they? Well, aren't
in
they
Korea,
all? Aren't they all like managed by corporations, anyways?
Bro.
I was gonna say, look at all the rest of the names and tell me that there's sense in many of them.
I just picked a bunch of random ones.
Yep.
That's
Kinda
like
what I
this
did, too.
one. That one feels right, actually. I'm gonna add that.
I think I actually know like 2 of these.
Is it always
And what
like
were the correct answers?
I'm pretty sure Girls' Generation is one. Yeah.
Oh.
Girls' Generation? I was
Brown
pretty
Eyed
sure.
Girls was
I just
one.
picked way
Oh.
too many though. 'Cause I was like, I have no idea.
I thought Girls
Yeah.
Together would have been one.
Wow, look at that! Everybody got
Slice.
7, basically. Except for
Like, what's
Cassie
the
and
cost for
Aileen.
guessing too many? Because
Let's
that's what I'm
keep
gonna.
up this
Or is it just?
momentum with question 2.
It just
I imagine
depends.
it's
I think it
tracks.
just.
You need to answer this
Oh,
question
please
with a
enumerate.
number.
Enumerate.
Roughly how many birds were trained to be used in
Oh,
the
I
movie
remember
The
hearing
Birds?
this fact.
Oh wow.
I remember hearing this fact, and I can't.
Use the keypad on your device to
Ooh,
enter a number and then tap submit. The player who gets the closest
Like actually
will win
trained
this one.
though. Yeah, that's the thing. All right. Well, there's only one possible guess.
I think I'm way over, way over
think
top,
I
but
am
I just committed.
Yeah.
I did that,
Okay,
but with the
show me
opposite way.
numbers.
Lowest
And the
number without
correct
going
answer
over.
is
6
Yeah,
birds.
6.
3,200.
Oh.
Stand up tall with
There's
those
so many
scores.
birds.
Here's
So
a
many
slice.
birds. Who trained that many birds?
And
what
tra-
about you?
trained to do what? I guess
So
come
perfect
back?
I knew it was in the. I
go away and come back,
remember
I
it
guess.
saying he's like reading it was in the 100. Oh my god, that's so many
Answer
birds.
this last one the best and win
I
a
guess they
power
had to.
slice.
Like,
Okay.
How
didn't have
high
any other
will your
options.
score
Good job,
be this
Cassie.
time?
Yeah, good job.
Which heavenly body of the solar system is more thick?
Oh, thick with 2 C's.
If you get frozen, take a deep breath and get back in there.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
They're throwing in moons.
Oh, come on, why? Why'd you throw a moon in there?
They're throwing in moons left and right.
Gotta
Damn
know
it.
Which one's bigger, though?
Ah, dang it. No.
There is so little time left.
No,
Ah!
these moons.
The sun always
Why?
wins.
Yeah, I know. I was literally just about to say this. If you get the sun, it's always the sun.
Yeah.
How did you know so many?
I know
I've got a power
space.
slice with your name on
I've
it.
I've been living in it my whole life.
Scoot your
He
little
happens
bits
to
up
know
there.
his celestial counterparts.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys saw Ceres was like a moon of Pluto, so it's really tiny.
Your journey
Oh,
from
As soon as I saw Sirius, I was like, wait, no, they're throwing. And then I saw Ganymede, and I was like, no.
Ganymede's like
Here's
one of
a
the
tip from
bigger
me to you.
moons
You can
of
tap a slot
Jupiter.
more than once to add a multiplier. Who knew?
For that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because it tried to compare Mercury to Ceres, I think, and that was one of them that tripped me up because
Yeah.
I know Mercury's tiny.
Right, but Ceres is small enough that it orbits
The
Pluto.
first spinner
So,
in this round? Well,
and
that's
Pluto's
you,
so small it's
silly.
not even a planet. So it's gotta be Mercury's.
Oh,
gotta be
that.
bigger.
Oh, okay, so it's one of Pluto. Yeah, okay, that's the thing I didn't know. That's why
Yeah.
I would have.
Or it's like out there. I don't know if it quite orbits
you
Pluto,
don't
but it's
spin
like
me, I'll
it's
just
near
rotate
Pluto
on my
and
own.
doesn't count as a planet either.
Yeah.
Yay.
For all of you.
Hey,
Got it. Point.
nice.
I'm ready for a new spinner. I'm
Tiny- yeah,
slowly
tiny.
reducing in speed.
Whittle spin
It's
works.
fun to share points.
Points again.
Nice. Getting all the
You're
points.
up.
Tap or swipe. Shoo. Spin faster. Okay. Wrong direction.
Yeah, never listen to me
Wrong.
try to spin it.
Try to-
What's happened?
Oh,
Takes like 3 tries every time.
Has anyone ever tried to spin like the Wheel of Fortune wheel the other way? And they
Well,
just shut
no.
down the production. They go, no,
I guess
Well,
people
I
don't really
know-
wind up.
Spin from a new spinner.
Oh yeah, they don't.
you got to
do they?
spin it that way.
I was thinking of Price is Right, where they always go up a little and then go down.
Power.
Well, they wind up when they spin the actual like wheel too.
Yeah, they normally do.
Oh,
Aren't you
Yeah.
killing
So it
it?
must be able to go both ways. I just I've never seen
Max,
someone
so
go.
close.
They're probably told don't go counterclockwise. It's weird, and everyone
I'm
hates it.
Bigger.
I'm gonna guess if they do it one full circle the other way, it will
What's
lift
this?
off like into space.
But everyone's on
And-
this.
this is the rainbow wheel. I think it's just points.
Yeah, gimme.
Me!
Oh right, because no one's
Ah.
at
Yay! No one's at 20.
20 yet.
You
Oh,
spin
do I go
again? Just keep
Yes.
spinning. Oh, you have 15 seconds. Just keep spinning.
Oh yeah, keep
Random
spinning.
points for everybody.
Go. I
Yay!
got one.
Keep giving it to Marty. I don't mean to, guys. I promise.
Yes!
I'm
That-
not
that was
I'm
me.
not this generous. What's happening?
What's going on?
We have too many points.
You should have been like,
Pretend that never
so-
happened.
so I'm ahead and I can keep spinning till other people go. I'm just stand here. I'm good.
Oh, there's like death now on the
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I think it just starts
What
the
the
game
hell?
again. That's what it means on the
3,000 points to Alien.
Board.
Oh, it was that more. Okay, no, it was just 3,000. Nice. We're all at least above. Oh, wait. I was about to say, we're all over 10,000, and then it's like, yes.
Aw.
Close.
You'll get there.
You're over 10,000 in our hearts, if that counts.
Someone's
and
gonna
I'll
hit
just
the
hang out
swap. Someone's gonna hit
back
the
here with
swap,
you.
and then we're gonna swap Maddox with Cassie.
Oh, I worked so hard for these.
My
I
point.
earned them by spending way too much time learning about space.
It does not.
You're gonna pair things off based on this prompt.
Okay.
Match the film to the
Oh, okay.
ghost.
Okay.
Math?
Match the film
You'll
to
see
the
two columns
ghost.
that you can slide up and down. Tap
How
an
do-
item in column A
wait, I
and
don't-
tap its
You just
map in
tap
column
it.
B.
Tap
Yeah,
one
tap
and
one
then the
and
other?
then-
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they disappear. Okay. You know, I bet that one goes
okay.
together.
It is heartwarming how many things in this
that one
world
probably goes
match.
together.
Other dimensions don't have anything that match.
So there we go.
Pick and talk. Hurry up.
You know what, maybe that one.
There.
Ah.
It's official. This
You guys
Could've
gotta
gotten
learn
a
your
bunch more
ghosts
if I just figured out how to tap it faster.
Yeah. Took me a second there.
Ghosts.
From now on, if a spin gives you points, you
The
can
one
win
I
the game.
didn't know was
What
Ghost
the-
and Sixth Sense.
Those scores are for
I
the
I
ages.
guessed those ones. I was like, that sounds like just a guy.
I got
That one
everything.
sounds like
I
a
got it all the way down
psychologist.
to those. Were my last two, and then I took a
Question two is
chance.
what I'm feeling
I
now.
I knew that
Here's
the good one
that
from
is
Sixth Sense was a
sure to
doctor.
delight.
Ah,
That's
Which of
basically how I
these
did
are
it.
actual cat food brands?
Oh no, I don't even like cats.
I don't even have.
Oh.
Have the answers that fit.
Okay, get him.
Totally ghost
That's
ones
one
that
for
don't.
sure. That's one for sure. That's one for sure. Ooh, Guy Fieri flavor cat. Wait,
makes
is that
sense.
is the cat flavored Guy Fieri, or how does that work? Guy Fieri flavor cat.
Flavor
That's
cat.
probably real, but I'm not putting it in.
Rachel Ray Nourish. That's gotta be one.
Nutrish.
Kit,
Yeah, Nutrish.
kitten caboodle.
I gotta be honest. Oh, I'm gonna wait until you've answered all your stuff.
Okay.
Is Guy
What about the
Fieri
answers?
a real one?
No.
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 Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Rachel Ray was
nutritious.
real though.
Yeah,
Nutritious.
nutritious, and I did not choose it because it's my cats won't eat it.
So it's not real cat food. 'cause
Ki-
you're a cat.
caboodle is one. Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Didn't know
like
that.
a generic kind of like.
Question
Hey, we
3 and
made some
power
stuff and we
slices
call
are
it cat
totally
food.
a thing.
Hashtag
You're
not
gonna
sponsored.
type answers for this one. What are the 9 parts of speech?
Oh, okay. Wait, do I have to? Oh, I
The
have to actually put them all
9
in?
parts.
Correct answers.
What?
Try to type them all in before time runs out.
Like the yeah.
Okay.
And or but
Oh, okay. Oh God.
here's a hint. Hey, did that help?
What have I done?
Um.
Oh.
Since I've done any English anything.
Ah.
Schoolhouse Rock, come to me,
I-
please.
I know.
remember,
That's why I did. What happened to me too.
Put those answers in. Type quick.
There's 3 I'm missing, and I teach English. This is not good.
You know, I really don't
This is what
appreciate
you had
them
to
putting
type.
up my misspellings.
You get a bonus
Interjection.
some no one else did.
Oh.
Determiner.
Preposition.
determiner?
Pronoun.
I don't even know what determiner is. I had all the other
I
ones.
misspelled so many of those.
It
Oh, I
might
forgot
be
conjunction too.
you.
Conjunction, junction. What's your
What
function?
Oh yeah. So you got it because you were the only
Set of
one with
spins. Get over here.
that one. That everybody else forgot. Preposition.
Preposition. Okay.
And not
I
to get personal, but
tried to spell
I
that
feel a
one
bit
correctly,
naked
but I
without your
failed.
slice on my face.
I did wrote
Luckily it helped.
conjugative
Choose
instead of
carefully is what a
conjunction.
concerned person might say.
Right.
These are not the same things.
Oh, I don't get many slices this time, but I do.
Conjunction,
Have the power slice.
junction. What's your function?
I don't like how many slices you got
Hooking
there,
up
Dan.
words, and phrases, and clauses.
The first spin of the round goes to you.
Dang it, guys! Quit picking all the squares I picked.
Spinny!
I mean, you still get your points. It's not like they cancel out.
Dang it.
How about
I'm
that?
trying to catch up points though.
Right.
Catch up.
Well, Dan just took all of them, so.
And
Gotcha.
I'm now
Those
also
points,
can win.
You now qualify to spin the
I'm so
winner wheel.
close. No, don't let Dan win again.
Oh god,
How
it
did
would be
you
so
get that
great.
right away?
Because he has over
My fault.
20,000 and he won
But if
points.
you land on one of the
I want
If you-
yeah. This
If you have
the
over
points I won-
20,000 and you
can
win
win right
points,
now.
you
Give us
then
a
spin the
spin.
winner wheel.
I
If multiple
Yeah,
people
that-
win points.
am very
the points I won did put me
Oh.
over.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
very
Next
close.
time, spinner.
So very close.
If it lands on like say that, is there one with two people? No, right now there's not one with two people on. Oh no, there's that one where it's the blue
Yeah.
and the pink flashing. So if it
Between
lands
the
on that,
5,000, yeah.
if it lands on that, then both Maddox and Dan will be on the wheel.
Well,
All right.
okay.
Points to Cassie.
Nice.
It's your turn.
Good job, Cassie.
Fully in the right, Cassie.
Oh boy, the spin is about to. It's fun to share points.
Oh. Okay, but I'm the only one flashing, so it's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
power.
So
chance
you'll
for you
spin
to
the-
win, my dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come to my side,
Listen, you
little
better
one.
not win before I get a chance
Will
to
this
spin this
be the
wheel.
winning spin? Put your
No
back into it.
promises.
Conjunct.
When it's like, I am not here for the trivia.
Oh.
Ah.
I'm only here for the wheel spin.
Wheels, wheels, wheels.
Ooh, let's find out the
I will
question.
now
I'm
provide
gonna
a
punch you in your clown
life-changing
face.
answer to your great
I'm
question.
really hoping for a good answer to this one.
Are you finished? Can I eat the rest?
Spin me. You've come all this way to answer this question.
And the answer is, not to be a downer, but there's absolutely no chance that ever happened.
Your life was for
I'm real hungry. I haven't had
And it's
supper
gonna
yet.
stay that way.
It also means that God is like a Cthulhu type devourer of all things.
All right. My question was, when will my dad come back from getting cigarettes?
Ooh, good question.
Why do I hurt all over? That's a great question. Which occupation is hated most by God, and why is it juggling? What is the closest thing to true ultimate power? Could a fool the Roadrunner with magnetic bird seed? Oh,
Yeah, could you fool the Roadrunner with magnetic birds?
yeah, interesting. Well, there we go. We now know that you'll never get food, Maddox. Sorry.
Sorry.
We'll see what an online delivery app has to say about that.
Oh man, now if they fail you or something happens to that delivery,
Do you want to do more trivia, but this time with murder? Or
I could try
lose
off.
at some trivia murder party. I could
Alright.
lose
But
at
I do love murder trivia too, so I'll play it.
I
whatever.
could lose. I'm saving job for a little bit later
Oh,
because this is the best game.
Yeah, job jobs are real fun.
That's the best game. Pole mine's pretty fun too. We need like a good group of people though for it.
Yeah, and we're terrible.
We were pretty
Doesn't like
terrible when
us.
we played it last time, honestly. But it's because we had different generations of people. Whoops. Okay. Which one had it? Was it 7? Talking points, bother on Quiplash 3. There it is. I thought there was a Trivia Murder Party 3. Or is it just 2? I guess it's just 2.
I think there's only 2, yeah. As far as I know.
Why is this in full screen?
I do really like the upgrades from 1 to 2. They were all.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good choices.
I want to know who comes up with like how they're going to like display the games, like in terms of
Like just the selection menu.
yeah, like
mean?
like this is the theme. Like Jackbox Party Pack 6 is like it's in a tub with black goo.
Oh.
You know.
I feel like
thinking
it's
they
an
all-
idea hat and they just pick one.
Oh, yeah. Or they all just like drop acid
Yeah.
and come up with a design, and then whenever they sober up the following day, they look at it and they're like, "Oh, that's weird. Go with that one."
I think they kidnap people and like actually murder them, and then choose based off of the murder scenarios. that they
All
committed.
right. Well, are you sure you haven't killed any kids, Dan?
I don't make this game.
I didn't make this game. Okay. Oh wait, that's it. There we go. I'm the fish. Bing.
Aw,
Did I spell something wrong? Oh, it's a G.
I don't want to be pink.
You can just exit out and come back in.
All right.
You can.
I don't know if that would work.
Yeah.
I think as soon as
If you changed your name, it would work.
I think as soon as you join, it locks you
Yeah.
into like
That's right. So
Oh,
if you get kicked out, you can come back in.
Cassie's the confused cowboy.
Oh, you look so sad.
And you match your writing color, like your name color, on my screen anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, we all match her.
Well, I've got.
Oh,
dark
oh,
mode
you
on.
you mean on Twitch?
Yeah.
For me, she's red.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, she's like that same color green.
I was pretty confused first.
For me, alien is green, which is fitting.
It's yellow for me. Oh no, alien like in Twitch is like a neon green.
Yeah. It's the same color you are, Octo, for me at least.
How dare you?
Do you pick someone? Let me check.
You can, in chat, you can, wait, you can pick your character? No.
Am I
Oh
orange
yeah,
or red?
that's the same color green.
Oh yeah, you're blue for me. I don't know what it is. I think if you pick a color, you will be that color always. But if you don't, then it's just like random. It's random for
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
The worst
I-
though is depending on if you're using light mode or dark mode, white and black like will or won't show up.
Yeah, I'm using dark mode.
I mean, it's the only correct choice.
Oh, there you go. You can pick your name color.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, go.
Hey, we all know how to play Murder Trivia Party, right? Get the rest of the questions wrong, you die. That's loud.
This is your wake-up call.
In all fairness, get them wrong, you may die.
Oh, that's true. You might. Yeah.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just
What? I
checked
thought I
in
changed
to a
it.
game
Now you're
of
green
murder.
for me. You're like a turquoise.
Only
Like a
one of you
teal.
will survive.
Yeah, that's what I changed it, but it's
But
not
hey,
changing
still
it
better than
on
just
my own
sitting in
screen.
your
I think if you,
hotel
I think if you
room.
refresh.
Yeah, I
Maybe
went
I'll
there.
refresh.
The important part is it looks
Okay.
teal for us.
First
I should play the
question.
real game so that I actually still
Which
see
planet
these
has a
questions when they
solid
come up.
surface?
All of them? Oh,
I'm still
jeez.
watching it.
Answer
Oh,
the question.
Which planet has a solid surface?
oh.
Yeah.
That one.
And the correct answer is
I actually could not remember.
who got the question right?
Oh, some are made of gas. Right.
The rest
I-
of you,
I confused Venus's high pressure
welcome to the killing room.
atmosphere with
Science? Not a good one. Oh, tattoos. Okay.
Create a new tattoo on my back.
Okay, so I've seen streamers do this, and this is like the most fun way of doing this. Let's pick a theme. That way, it's not just like me and Dan just drawing something random and like you don't like. So let's pick something we have to draw. See who draws it the best.
Oh, okay.
So Octo, what should we
I'm gonna
draw?
say a cat. Draw a
Cat.
cat, Marty.
We'll do a cat.
By drawing on your
A
device.
pirate cat.
Pirate cat.
You get the
Okay.
thing.
Ow! My back. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Oh.
I don't know how this is going to turn into a cat. Oh, I see the pirate part now. I get it. Your time is ticking down.
That's some sweet ink. Now vote
They
for your
really don't
favorite
take a lot of time,
design.
do they?
The artist with the fewest votes will
I also
die.
can't draw, so
I think there is one that is distinguished as something that I can understand, and one that looks kind of like metal with a mustache.
Vote already.
it does look like
What did we decide?
One like a medal of valor, and then it
Looks
grew
like a man
mustache.
looking into
Yep, I'll have to laser
a
this
bowl
off.
or
I
something.
will have my revenge.
or it looks like the top of his hat and should end in a sombrero. And he
Cassie's-
should be like fighting the.
Cassie said reminds them of
Don't worry,
reminds them of
The
Mario.
end of your life isn't the end
Sombrario.
of your participation. Keep
Sombrario.
fighting, just might steal someone
What's for
else's life
me?
force and win the game. Let's keep moving. Which fruit is native to Europe?
Mm. Huh. No clue.
This one.
I guessed, and I think it's
Damn
wrong.
it.
I panicked.
Said limes.
The
I
right
went with
I should-
limes
I should
because I thought, yeah, like how else
I
would they
panicked
search
guessed
the
limes
seas?
as well.
How else would they have gotten all
Welcome to
the
row 217.
sailors to eventually not get scurvy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
scurvy.
yeah.
Roll them
We called them
both.
limeys.
Oh, skull
Add as
dice.
much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But
Oh,
go over
good.
21 and you die instead.
So an
And
alien
don't
gets to
forget,
roll.
If they roll a skull,
Oh,
that adds
and Dan.
1 to everyone's
Add
score.
one to everyone's score. Okay.
Honestly, it's mostly just an excuse to use these cool skull dice.
So you don't want to be the lowest or go over 21.
Yeah. Why I think
Time's
as long
almost
as I
up.
stay here, I should be okay. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was just sitting there watching everybody score. I'm like, as soon as I'm the lowest, roll.
I have
I
no
was like,
idea.
if I rolled and I got a 6, then I would. Then this.
What were
someone
the
would spell me
what were
out.
the dead people doing?
You were rolling a
so
dice, and
if-
if you rolled a skull, that added 1 to everybody's score.
Oh,
Oh.
So
okay.
if you
So
would
that's
get
why I
up to
did
like
that.
21, you're like, yeah, but the highest possible thing. There's
In
no way
theater
you can stop me,
terms,
and then they
what is
roll a skull and you
corpsing?
die.
In theater terms, what is corpsing?
Easy.
Easy. Right, guys?
Yes.
No.
Oh, shucks.
It-
Oh, you
it's
guys-
easy. It's fucking a corpse. Is that not?
Mm.
Oh, you aren't all active in the Toronto
Time
comedy
for
scene.
consequences.
Hey, I'm in the middle of Tennessee.
Let's do
I'm
this.
I learned about the term corpsing from watching the
ghost of my aunt Mildred is right on this mirror.
gag reel
Pay
for
attention to her unique
extras.
handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a
In
different
high
word.
school, we used to call
But
it
so will all the safe
losing
players.
it instead.
Draw
But
a word on the mirror
yeah,
to
once I got here, they
camouflage
just
Aunt
call it corpsing. I
Mildred's.
was like, that's weird, but all right.
Go ahead and start writing.
So we have to draw a mirror, we have to draw a word,
Attention to the
and then
words
Octo and
being
Alien have
mirrored
to try to
and try
guess
to
which is
spot
the
my
correct
auntie.
word. Or which is Aunt Mildred's word.
Which luckily I have very similar handwriting to most of the time.
So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die.
Pretty sure I had extended timers on. It should just be on.
That
for-
might have been the,
Would the
that
real
might have been the
Aunt Mildred
last game.
Please stand up.
Yeah.
I thought I had it on for.
I think
all.
we're in a different pack.
You got it.
Yeah.
Whatever. That goes.
Also,
So
this
that
one's
does- yeah,
this
those
one's
timers
very
just
easy
way
to
too
win.
short.
That one's very easy to win because like the ghost's word has like what's it called, like pressure, like where like part of the letter is like thinner than thicker, but as a person you can't do that.
Next question. In what Edgar Allan Poe story is somebody killed because they have a weird eye?
Oh. I actually have read that.
Wait a minute.
The way you said that, 'cause someone had a weird eye. It's
I actually don't know which one it is.
I actually
know
don't know
ones
which one
it's
it is.
not.
I don't think it's that. I'm gonna go with that, but it might be. Okay, good.
Yes.
With the Raven, Telltale Heart.
Oh, good.
Only a ghost got it wrong.
The House of Usher is there's a dead person. He buries a dead person
Let's
under his
keep
house,
moving.
right? Or something like
No,
that.
that's the
No, that's
Telltale
Telltale.
Heart.
Rock is trying
That's
to-
No, that's not the that's
Not under his house. He's in like a. He's in like.
Or
You're probably thinking of the cask of Amontillado.
maybe. Type of chalk. Rock is chalk. Kind of chalk with rock.
Yeah, Cask of Amontillado is the one where he works a guy into a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thought it would taste
Is there,
more citrusy.
wait, is Telltale Heart the one where he kills a person and you can hear them?
Hear the heartbeat, yeah.
Yeah,
here's
okay.
I didn't know he killed him because he had a weird eye.
I knew it was for a dumb reason. I couldn't remember what it was, but
Okay, so this one.
Give some of that money to your friend. The
Some of
person
that money
who
to
ends
your
up with
friend.
the most money
Uh-oh.
will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin.
Uh-oh.
Let's see who gave what to who.
Oh.
oh wow, I got hit hard.
You are the richest, and you are the deadest.
You were close actually to where we would have to die.
Yeah, I probably should have gone harder. I didn't think I was gonna get hit by 2 people.
I gave you 169. To be goofy.
249.
Let's try another one.
Like,
Just like my third cousin Torvald.
How am I still
Which of
alive?
these famous dancers died when her scarf got
Ooh.
tangled in the wheel of a car?
Now that's
that I do not think I know.
just like my. Okay, wait.
don't know
Does the
any of
cousin
these
matter? Which of these famous dancers? I
I
only
have
know.
no fucking clue.
I only know one of these, so I'm gonna say it's this one.
One sounds like a reference I would have gotten, but you know.
The only name I recognized was the last one.
I knew Ginger Rogers, and I
Yeah.
did not think she died that way.
Yeah.
Ginger Rogers sounds like a name that
shit.
someone would have a crush
Do as
on
much
in
math
a
as you
film
can
set in the
before time
1920s.
runs out.
And otherwise, I have no
Everyone
idea.
else will be playing along.
I
Yeah,
have
she
to
did a lot of
beat
stuff
every.
with Fred
Better
Astaire.
than you.
Crap, I gotta beat everybody.
Let's go. Nothing more fun than watching someone do basic math. Hurry up and finish your math.
Damn it.
Oh, thank God.
You didn't fail.
Oh,
And Marty's like, I'm mathing as hard as I can.
I didn't get one wrong.
Yeah, I didn't either. I got a slow start
Let's
at the
keep
beginning
moving.
there.
I was like, oh yeah, I
What's
have
a
to math.
regatta?
Your finger slips on one of the ones that has a negative. You don't read the negative stuff.
What's a regatta?
Ooh, I know this one.
I know this one too.
This.
Race
It's a very Queenie
boats.
thing.
I'll have to kill
Yeah.
my writers.
Queens love their regattas.
I know this because of the
Let's
show
try one.
Sanditon.
Which color
What show's
does not
that?
appear on a Candyland board?
What color space does not appear?
Ooh.
Copy.
Easy. Easy. I know Candyland.
Who picked
I know Candyland exists.
this?
I've played it. It's a trash game.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I played it like
It's
all the
time.
time.
Oh, it's not an actual game.
What? There's
You are correct.
there is
It's
skill
not me, it's a
involved.
No, there's
pick
not.
an
Definition
answer
of
that fits this category.
A single decision made that will affect your score.
Everyone else will answer too. And
Well,
if
then why did my
anyone
mom get so
matches
mad
you,
when she
you
lost?
die.
Don't know. That's probably your mom has issues.
Get to
Oh.
writing.
What's this one?
name
Write
of
one of the
Friends.
6 friends from the TV show Friends, and if anyone matches with Alien, they die.
All right, good luck.
So they really only have one choice. There's
Unless
five of us.
we all say the
Now,
same.
let's see
Like,
if
we all
there
say
are
I think it doesn't
Rachel.
let us a lot of the time.
No, it
Oh,
does.
for this one, it does. Oh wow, but we
Jeez,
all
you owe me a
actually
death.
did.
Except for
Mamaka.
Mamaka.
Mamaka. Oops.
I had a feeling Alien was a Ross fan. I smelt it on it.
Oh my God,
Let's
me and
keep
Octo are
moving.
still alive.
I don't know
If
how.
someone
I
weighs
usually
200
don't.
pounds, about how much of that weight is skeleton?
How much
Oh,
is it?
interesting.
Skeleton?
I have no effing clue. I'm gonna guess this.
I feel like I'm not that much of a backbone. I mean, too much of my whip was bones. Then why am I
Ah.
at the gym?
Oh.
There we go.
Come with me.
This is just the wheel.
What about somebody with like a degenerative
Oh,
bone
no.
disease that?
Delicious' old
Bone
steak
I think they
Nice.
said average person because
Well, it didn't, but it
the
meant it.
space inside the box to hide.
Oh, choose a space to hide, Marty.
I wish I had a magician.
We're coming for you, Marty.
It's
I'm
time
coming
for
for
the
you.
We didn't
volunteers.
smell for him. It's
Now,
fish. So.
can you confirm
Yeah.
that we've never met before?
Good to try to
Sure,
find
that's
this
a lot of storage
stinky
to dodge.
fish.
You get a sword.
Volunteers get one.
On your device,
Find and
choose
skewer
a row
the
or a
stinky
column to run your
fish.
sword through. On guard.
I'm dead.
Yeah, for sure. Gotcha.
Oh.
There were spaces left, but you.
I thought the corner might be the best.
Build on us.
Only one
Yep,
of
well,
you is
it
still
was one of the
alive.
best. Just
The
not
other corner
that
would have been
corner.
better.
Go with that
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Going to it on second place. Like the best place to be.
Yeah.
You've made
First
it
place
so
is
far.
never where
But can
I
you
end up
escape?
at the end.
I'm going to give you a category. Victoria's Secret Brawl Collection. Tap each answer
I
that
know
fits the category, and
nothing.
Then press submit.
Feel
Let's see the right answer.
Plausible to
That
me.
would be
You advance
Yeah.
one space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to
For
be
character
just
show.
you? Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's
If a ghost
cute.
catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can
Don't
try to
steal my life
escape and
force,
win the
guys.
game.
I want it.
Here's every
Yeah, we
ghost's
need it,
next
though.
question.
I want your life force.
And ghosts get a third
No.
choice to help them catch up to you.
Oh, feels right.
I don't know.
I do.
It's on the nose, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
yeah, this is right up like Dan's alley.
I knew Titus was, but I thought Dicatus was
Dictatus?
like,
Yeah,
is
it
that
felt a
where
bit
the
on the
term
nose, I'm like,
dictator comes from?
maybe.
Oh, cats in musical.
Cats.
No, it is not where the word dictator came from.
Okay. I know this one. Yeah, it's Grisabella.
Yeah.
The prince said it real.
You're better than I thought.
Get away from my life
Moving
force.
on.
But we want it.
Galaxies. Citibank Galaxy.
Wait.
It's Girl Friday.
Alright, whatever.
This is Girl
I-
Friday.
Okay.
I was gonna
was
say,
like-
I thought this one was fair. That one was fairly easy.
Don't look
I thought it was
back
pretty
because
funny.
there's
I
a
was like,
ghost right
I bet there
there.
is a Citibank Galaxy out there.
Uh-oh. Here comes
Oh,
trouble.
just they discovered a new.
That much.
They
Yeah,
just
they
discovered
were
a new
like-
galaxy and they decided to name it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I will pay you
The
30
French
million.
mother sausage.
Oh.
I have no idea what this is even talking about.
Listen, there's no America.
I do.
Maybe that, I guess, or none of them. Okay, tomatoes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Come on.
Hey, that's my life force. Quit it.
Better get away fast.
9 more. Mine's
Well,
got
But right behind you, alien.
Common varieties of fig.
Oh yes, of course, I know this.
what?
Yes.
That
That one.
and that.
Right?
I picked the
Straight
two
guess
wrong
worked.
ones.
Sometimes you get lucky with.
Oh,
this.
I'm not winning. Stuff, just
Oh,
stuff.
I don't know.
What? Just stuff that's in Missouri?
I believe that.
Sure, let's go with the
impossible.
world's largest pecan. Yay!
Oh, hey, that was the one thing.
That was the one thing in Missouri.
Love all this drama.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Fellowship
hell
of the
yeah.
Ring.
Easy.
I mean, everybody's gonna get this one.
Yeah.
Someone give me, oh, Alien did.
Only this one.
Oh,
What?
gave it to Maddox.
Ah, Maddox! That's my life force.
It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for
You need
your
a
final
perfect
escape.
answer to escape. Muscles in the human body.
The third answer choice.
Rectus abdominis.
Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Does it?
It's his
What?
one.
There is one in my butt, in my stomach. There's a butt in my stomach.
There's a
In the butt.
abdominal butt muscle.
Oh, you get a
Oh,
chance.
it's so tasty.
British prime ministers.
Oh, what the hell? No, that's not it.
I don't
That
think
one's
any
not
of them
very
are.
well.
They all sound fake.
Time is
I think one of them
I
is.
mean, all British people. sound
That's the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it back and left.
I was like, I clicked on Russell T Davies and I was like, wait a minute, he's a comedian.
No, he's the guy who made Doctor Who, isn't he? He's the Doctor Who director for season.
You're thinking of Alan Davies.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, either way, I changed my answer.
Yeah.
Damn British people.
All names sounded equally fake.
Right.
Maddox, too much money.
Haha.
Alien, mine totally melded.
Saved by Alan.
Me,
Unknown.
unknown. Yeah,
That's good.
Fits. Dan, tattoo blender. Cassie, rolled bad.
Aw.
Awesome. Let's reboot the franchise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, got disconnected.
So if people want to join, can I change the settings in this? Forget.
Got it. Yeah, you gotta go back one, I think. Go back.
Yeah. I just want to.
And then extended timers are on.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Just want to make sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm the cowboy now.
Look at me.
I'm
the
the
cowboy now.
two-person heart can join twin.
Aw, I look like a nerd.
I look like a
That
nerd.
basically looks like how I do in real life.
Aw.
So
Nerd.
burn on me.
How was y'all's weekend?
I was tired, so I took
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
I'm tired.
just before daylight savings time, we came back from a week-long trip in Jamaica.
No, yeah.
it was
That was
amazing.
awesome. Yeah, it was fantastic.
I didn't want to leave, but here I am, back again.
I did
Yep.
taxes.
It's like the same thing.
So exciting. Oh, what, like of Jamaican vacation?
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
taxes, it's like they're even,
Yeah,
they're equal.
close.
I got
Do
to.
we have to do our taxes already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter if you're north of the border or south of the border, it's tax season.
Eventually, it's taxes.
I got to look at how much too much money I spent on Pokemon cards.
You
Hey, that's a
do
business.
you try to claim that as a work expense?
Oh yeah.
Because it is. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
technically sold like. I actually don't know the final number.
Did you hear the story? That I saw it on one of those gamer news things. Apparently, someone used like COVID aid to buy like thousands of dollars for a single Pokemon card. They bought like a first edition Charizard or something
Oh yeah,
with their COVID
Wow.
relief funds
that's pretty
as
funny.
a small business,
I mean,
and they went to jail for it.
well, yeah, they should as
Because,
they
they
should.
definitely should. Yeah.
I was gonna say that checks out.
No, I sold like a bunch of cards
This
and
is
mystery
your wake-up
boxes
call.
and random
Prepare to
stuff on
die.
eBay last year. So
Welcome
technically, it's
to
buying
Trivia
stock and
Weather
then selling
Party.
stock.
That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine.
The whole
is a
entertainment
look
area
here
of
to fight
claiming
for
stuff
life.
is always
Only
tricky because you
one
can kind
survived.
of make an excuse for almost
Also,
anything.
someone took a number
Yeah.
2 in the pool, and I
Why
am
are you
not
claiming
that
your
lucky to
Disney
clean
Plus
that up.
subscription? Well, it's research and
All right,
development.
First question.
Yeah.
I stream, so I need to have things to talk about. So talking about, hey, you guys, hey, turning
Use
red.
your device to answer the question.
What's inside of a down comforter?
I guess I could from all my clothes
And
and
the
like
correct answer is
stuff. It could be
You got
used
the
on
question
set if
right.
they asked me to.
Oh, good.
Lucky
Nobody got it
guess
wrong.
is-
I was gonna be very disappointed in people. Oh, did Alien have to leave?
let's try another.
They did not join.
Where is the skyscraper
So I'm not too
in
sure.
Burj Khalifa?
Where's the skyscraper in Burj Khalifa?
Oh, I almost got that one wrong.
I have no idea.
I jumped on
This
it.
is that's the tower that Tom Cruise climbed, and it was
I think did they
in
drive cars out of it in one of the Fast and Furious?
probably.
This
I picked the
Yeah,
wrong
that's where
one.
I guess.
Oh, Yes.
I picked the wrong one.
The rest of
I was like,
Dubai,
it's either
where everyone
Dubai or
has
Abu
little
Dhabi. I
purses.
forget.
I almost jumped on.
And here are your bags.
No.
My brain is
doesn't.
still like,
Fine.
that's not a real place.
It does
Yeah,
sound like a
that's
big
that's
place,
where
yeah.
Garfield sends normal. Can't be
Yeah.
real.
We're gonna get
It's
pegged.
Out this board
Not real.
and try to avoid the death
Research.
zones. Someone needs a
Why
good
did you
witch
buy
song
this?
for death zones.
Emily wants me to
6
let
foot long dildo.
Emily wants me to let everybody know that if we do a drawing game, she wants copious amount of vaginas to be drawn.
She can come draw them herself.
Mhm.
She's currently having dinner with
Enough
family.
If someone dies,
Creativity,
Oh.
anything.
Well,
that
you
looks
know,
like a
What-
vagina.
she needs
I'm
to
sure
know
her
what's
family would enjoy this, right?
Pick a slot.
no help, huh? Fine,
You're a slut.
I'll do it.
Hey, no slot shaming.
Okay. Let the games begin. Pick
Oh.
a spot to
No,
Bounce, keep
no.
going that way.
I'm sure
No.
you're
Really,
Yeah.
yeah, you're really
Yeah,
slipping your way
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh,
Yay.
that's mine.
Oh.
Oh, that was gonna be mine.
Yeah, Cassie.
Oh, got lucky.
Good job,
Come
Cassie.
on,
We'll get you
it
next time,
feels for
Marty.
people to die here.
Yeah, good job, Cassie.
A lot of
Fuck
this
you,
elevator
Marty.
is such a fake news to
Like, how dare you?
Why didn't you just die already?
Business expense.
Let's keep moving. Who illustrated Roald Dolls, Matilda, the BFG, and the Witches?
Oh, I thought he did it himself.
This
I
could
don't
be
think
absolutely
it's-
wrong,
I don't know.
but I love the answer.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the one that's just cool.
Ah, dang it.
Ah,
I was like, it's
It was
either of
that
the
guy. I
two
had no
middle
idea who
ones
he
because it's
was.
definitely not Warhol. It's definitely
I
not
wanna show you
Schultz.
something.
I think Warhol would have been amazing.
right?
Welcome back to the killing room.
Schultz,
Like,
by the
maybe he
way,
did it, like,
is the
when he was
person who
an intern or
created the
something. I didn't know the
peanuts.
dates to write down.
Oh no, I can't hear what
Oh,
they're
I can't
saying.
I'm going to dictate
If you
Okay.
mute
Write
the,
down as much of
if
what
you
I say
deafen,
as you can.
you can still hear the
The player
stream.
who writes the
No.
fewest of my words will
No, you
die.
can't.
And the letter begins now. Dear Chocolate Puff Cereal, I love your product, but I fear your mascot. Peter the Puff Pig is clearly insane. His painted smile on the box is an obstacle I must overcome every time I prepare breakfast. Please just send me your delicious product in a clear plastic bag. Time's up. Now let me just see what we have here with a quick and here's how you did.
Okay.
One of
Yeah,
you
I
did
had to
not take this job seriously.
Unmute the
I'd seem like
Twitch
a
stream so I could hear
maniac
it.
if I sent this letter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't hear it at all.
I can hear it just a tiny little bit, but I can't type fast. I've never fast typed where I was.
So you got one more word, or I only got one more word than you
You're
did.
a ghost now, but you have options.
I had
Is the
already
audio not
forgotten
coming
what that
through
was
Just
going
might
to.
use
Discord?
someone else's life force and win the
It,
game.
it's
coming
it's
through,
very
but just
very
quiet.
quiet.
Oh. I think you can turn it up.
I have
Let's
you at
try
max
another
volume.
one.
It
When
might
life
be
flips you
separate for
upside
the
down and
stream.
you
Oh, it is
head
separate from the
first
stream.
into the floor.
Yeah.
You can do the
What
stream volume by
professional
clicking on the
wrestling
stream.
move is that?
Oh no.
When life flips you upside down and drops you headfirst onto the floor, what professional wrestling move is that?
When life flips you upside down and drops you headfirst to the floor. Oh, that's easy.
I think I know that one.
I know that.
I feel like Marty will be able to get this.
It's Tombstone Pile Driver.
Yeah.
Which leaves only you.
I mean,
Come with me.
in theory, a face crusher could also match that definition.
I feel like a face crusher would be something else.
It's where you grab the person's
This one
head
lets
and
you
like
protect
a
yourself
bulldog,
with
but
the
you don't
password.
actually bulldog them. You just grab them by the
Enter
back of the
a
hair.
real
What-
or
what
word
was-
with your device.
Oh, okay. We gotta do.
Don't
Oh,
make
this
it
is gonna.
easy.
That's
If
not
someone
doing
cracks
Cassie
the
has to come up
password,
with a 4-layer
die.
Oh, I've been playing Quirtle a lot, or Wordle a lot, so.
Quirtle.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your
Four-letter word,
device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone
We'll
figures
start
out the
with this,
password
all of
before
us, I
time
assume.
runs out, I will
Not
reward
fuck.
you all. This is a team
Oh,
effort,
wow.
so share clues out loud with each other.
I haven't gotten anything so far.
Last one is a D.
Oh, I'll be the second one.
What?
The last one is D.
Yeah, last one's
so
a D.
The last two letters are ND.
IND.
Mind? Men?
Wind, not
Kind.
wind.
Oof.
Kind.
We might have
Kind.
got find.
Job with your bank account
Kind.
password.
Of course we didn't choose it. Good job.
Yeah. Like, we're not gonna choose that.
She's trying to be nice. I
Oh,
don't
did
like
somebody
it.
get it?
Yeah.
I got her last second.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Be kind, guys. Sorry, Cassie.
I don't
Your blood
know
is
how.
mine. Never.
I don't know how.
Be kind, guys.
What's
Aw.
that?
Here, when one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which of these would be boxcars in a game of craps?
Huh?
I know.
I've never played craps.
I think it might be the other one, but I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
know what it is.
This.
Yeah, just
Dang.
because it looks like boxcars.
I thought I picked
The rest
8
of
because
you
I
are
thought
still
that
alive. Follow
Yeah.
me.
that's what it
Dang it.
meant.
That's what I was like. Maybe it's 8, but I don't think so.
It's the classic
Chalices.
game.
Ah, chalices.
Oh, I love this.
I've given
So
each safe
fun.
player a
Which
poison
drink will we
pellet.
pick?
Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
Oh.
Now it's your turn to play.
Oh, now I'm thirsty
Pick a chalice
AF.
to drink from. Slurp, slurp.
Now I'm
Now let's
thirsty
see what
AF.
everyone drank.
Damn it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, poison.
Okay, good.
I was like, someone's definitely picking the skull. Someone's definitely picking the really fancy one.
Right.
It's which of the 3?
I almost picked the modest one, the
Uh-huh.
carpenter's one. But
Yeah.
the one that's a little bit fancier. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
I almost did that one too, but I was
Let's
afraid of
keep moving.
everybody knowing Indiana Jones, you know?
Yeah,
Where does the
Right.
TV
I
show
decided to
Stranger
splurge.
Things take
Go for the
place?
fancy one.
In the 80s. Oh. They're all 80s. I have never watched Stranger Things, so I actually don't know.
Have seen it, I
Actually
just
know
don't
this.
know.
I'm just gonna
I
go with
like
that.
What?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm like, how many fields were there? How much
Well, that's no
Yeah, how much
fun.
corn was going
corn?
on?
I just never
Wow.
heard any of the
Let's try
characters in
another
any
one.
clips or whatever with
I
a
recently
Michigan
went to
accent.
Madagascar. I know.
I'm sure it's
I'm
on the
aware,
sign for all
and
the
I
stuff,
think
the
something followed me
Hawking's
home.
sign or whatever.
Oh,
It looks
right.
like a raccoon rat thing and comes out at night, so it's gotta be the what?
What?
Oh,
It looks like a raccoon rat thing and comes out at night. So wah wah hee hee nay nay a. Oh wait,
I'll say you're saying one of those wrong already.
Pick
it's an
Yeah, it's
I.
I.
this.
Aye,
Oh, I got that wrong.
As soon as I said it, I went, "Oh wait, I've heard of an I."
I've heard of a Mundi.
Oh man,
From Madagascar.
someone's
Yeah,
gonna do a
this
kids
should
show
be
with an
easy.
eye that's a
Follow
pirate,
as many
right? Like
rules
that's
as you can before time
Before
runs
the
out.
time runs out.
Oh yeah, you
Everyone
gotta
else
follow
is
the
playing
rules.
too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you,
This
I
is
will
like-
kill you.
oh, this
Pick the
one's-
longest letter or
Another
longest
one's
word.
just
The
like-
rules
do
are
not read
already on your device. Go, go!
Oops.
I'm gonna shut my eyes for a little bit. Take a little micro nap. Rule time is coming to an end.
Oh, I'm frozen?
If you get one wrong, then
Oh, I did pretty good.
I
Oh,
did.
Hey.
Very bad.
When I was
What
a
up,
kid, this
guys?
hotel
I
seemed
didn't
so big.
Didn't-
only one of us needed to
So
beat Octo,
long.
but none of us did.
It's funny how
I
things
tied
change
up.
when you get older.
Yeah.
You were so close.
I was moving for it. I was about to press the button.
Let's
I found
keep
it.
moving. What color are the lights on commercial airline wings?
Wait, am I covering the code?
Okay, now colorblind.
Oh, I am
question.
covering the code. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. I do know this.
Whoops, no, that's the game.
Uh,
Sorry.
don't know the answer to this.
What's this? What color are the lights? I just don't know which way around it is. I'm gonna go with this.
Picked
Damn it.
this.
Yeah.
Because they look the same to me.
That's
but
annoying.
I knew it was
felt like red-
one-on-one. I just didn't know which
Yeah.
was which.
The worst part of
Red and
running a
white
murder
both start with
hotel
R,
is
so that
making
makes
all
sense
the
in my
beds
head.
between killing
Ah.
sprees. I hate fancy bed stuff.
I like fancy bed stuff.
I mean, what even is a sham exactly?
Wow.
Is that? Whatever it
I feel
is,
like
it's
that's something
decorative.
my mom has definitely said to me.
This is a sham.
This is a sham.
This
I
is all
got
a
it.
sham.
Time for consequences.
I don't like consequences.
Wasn't such a good
Well,
Scratch
you know what a
off.
sham is.
You've been entered in my scratch ticket
Oh,
giveaway.
cool.
Scratch and find
Ooh.
$3 signs to live.
Wow,
If you
that
keep
narrows it
scratching,
down.
I bet
I'll
that
give you
Dan
cash for every
lives.
$sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die.
Oh, there he goes.
Now you only
So I have
need
to scratch.
Scratching.
you need to scratch 3 monies. Ah,
Oh, it's a
damn.
skull.
If you have
Second
a
one was a
ticket,
skull. I told you I had bad luck, so I don't know why you thought I wasn't gonna immediately die.
I didn't think immediately. I was hoping that you'd get 3, and then I'd berate you to keep scratching.
only one of you
Oh,
is
that was
still
not gonna
alive.
happen.
You know
Do
what
it,
happened?
When I
Dan.
died, I thought I was still alive.
I don't know when that happened.
I'm glad to see you're the one
Yes,
to
it
make
did.
it here alive. But will you be the one to escape?
Oh, right, it was math.
I'm going
Oh,
to
yes.
this
One of those ones.
category.
Human
Human
body.
body systems. Tap each answer that fits the
ah.
category. Let's see the right answers.
Neither.
You move forward one space for each correct answer.
I'm like, this isn't Star Wars.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Rad. How's it going? Thank you for resubbing.
If a ghost catches up with you,
Rad.
they will steal your
Rad.
life force.
Give me a
But they
Pokemon.
can escape and win the game.
Give me one. Just give me a
Everyone's
Pokemon.
next question.
You're technically the stream
Chance
boss.
to help them catch up
So I
to
need a
you.
Pokemon.
Like, just give me a Pokemon.
Charmander, okay.
Go out and find one and bring it to me.
Because you're technically the stream leader from the last time you subbed.
Harder questions.
I will change that to
Here comes the next
Charmander.
question.
How are you doing?
Winners of
Uh-oh.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
I watched a video all about this actually recently. It was quite fascinating.
I mean, my friends are always talking about it, just not my thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
We're great. We're playing some Jackbox games. If you want to join, you're more than
okay.
welcome to.
All of them.
Does the audience know they can play this part?
Wow, just dunking on the audience.
probably.
Divisible by 7?
I don't know math.
Don't think so. Probably.
No, there we go. I figured it out, I think.
Damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Yeah.
I thought
that makes
91
sense.
was a.
No,
for
because
some reason I thought it was
70 and then 21, right? No, wait, 31. Wait,
You will pray to the
21.
dark.
Yeah, 70 and then 21. I didn't
Yeah,
do the part, so.
Dairy products.
Jerry products. What
That's
are any
one
of
pretty
these?
sure.
Made up words.
One
Berry
of them's like a
product-
fake
dairy
butter,
products.
I think, but I don't know if it's a butter made out of dairy, but I'm going to assume it is.
They all are?
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
I have no.
Uh-oh.
Too slow, so you
Gee,
gotta
I've
go.
seen before, but
Famous duels were
Oh,
wise and all.
easy.
uh,
You know, that my favorite dog, Rizzoli or Isles.
Right.
I mean, if we're
That's
being
an
rude-
insult to one of those two women.
Yeah, if we're being rude,
Right.
it could be.
I'm just saying, one of the two dogs in the Renstippy is a Chihuahua, and that is not a dog. I don't care what they say.
Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals.
I'm pretty sure. Never mind.
I think it's just that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it.
Really?
I picked the wrong one. One I know, yay.
Oh,
Okay, we should
no.
know these because we just did a whole. I
Yeah,
still
did
don't.
any
I
of these
still
come
don't
up?
know.
I think maybe one of these.
Come on, come on, Maddox. You're #1 Kanye fan, right? None of them
I
are.
should've
Great.
looked them all. They
Yeah.
didn't look familiar, but I was like, that one seems a little close.
Heck, don't steal my life force.
No, no.
Bowling terminology.
I don't know any of these either.
That one feels
There's that
right,
new
though.
bowling show.
I have no idea about any of those.
Wow.
I used to bowl too, so
Sour apple.
Not so
like that's a sucker flavor. So I don't know what they're.
Trying to remember what that is. I've heard it before. And then I
is
think
where
of
it goes
five
down.
baggers where you get five gutter balls in a row.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's just that one.
Ah,
Damn it.
That was what I was.
Yes.
I almost went with Gareth. so I was like, I
Octo,
don't
just
think
killing
I
it.
went
Just
all.
winning.
That never happens. So I think I need to go buy a lottery ticket
Maybe.
Don't
and
scratch
not
a
let
skull.
Jan touch it. Twisted game. Thanks.
I think they called it a twisted game because of all the murder you did.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if you count in the murder, sure.
Yeah.
Low words per minute.
Oh right, it was
Scratch
the
poorly.
dictation, yeah. Okay.
Drinking problem. Tried an easy password. Audience could not escape at the time. Also, by the way, King Croba, thank you very much for the follow. Do we want to do a different game? Would be another good
Yeah,
one.
do one. Perhaps the last one for me. I think I'll have to go and find food soon.
Then we'll have to do that one.
We'll have to do job then
Okay.
Yeah.
for sure, and then we can go back and play other stuff.
I don't remember
Rad. If you
Job
want
Job,
to,
but I remember it being fun.
if you want to come in and join the voice chat, by the way, you're more than welcome to. Let's see. Party pack 8.
I don't remember what Job is, but I remember it being fun.
Yeah, so you type a bunch of words. You're answering questions in a job interview. You type a long sentence explaining your answer to
Oh.
that. And then the next round, other people will get your answers and start forming a sentence from the parts of your sentence.
That makes sense. Yes, I remember now. That was really fun.
It's a very fun game. No problem, Rad. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just so freaking funny.
Make sure you got the settings set right. before we get in
Yeah.
there.
Actually, if we're doing a typing heavy one, maybe I'll try to do this one actually on my desktop instead of my phone.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, Rad says this one had my friends and I in tears.
I just need that code.
Can I get anyone anything? No, I cannot. Any other questions?
Oh yeah, Alex. Marty, how are you? I'm great. We just did 2 different trivia games. Now we're doing Job because Maddox, this is gonna be Maddox's last game. Let me know when you and Nikki want to join.
Anyone here single? Sorry, I meant got any
Oh, I guess
Join
we
us.
start. There you go.
today.
I just pressed a button.
Oh,
Welcome, potential hires. We're
hold on.
thrilled
Oh, wait,
you've
did I
applied
press
for
that
this
or did someone
exciting
else press it?
employment opportunity.
Oh, it told me to press it. I didn't know I was supposed to not press it. Should I have not pressed it? Did I
No,
sign in
because
too
we're-
fast and then I shouldn't have pressed it? Okay.
Because we're gonna let other people, gotta let people in the chat join.
I don't know why it would have given me that power.
I don't know
could
either.
have used it.
You might have logged in first.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Wait until I see someone else log in before I do it. Okay.
To cardigan weather.
And yeah, Alex, if you and Nikki want to join the voice chat as well, you're more than welcome to.
Come join us.
Come join us. Okay. Gonna let the audience see now.
Oh, there was a kitty?
No, of course, this is a game where you get to write stuff. We are all cool with writing adult things that are silly and funny, but if you write anything horrible, I will kick you. And by horrible,
you've
we
still
mean
gotta give us-
racist or sexist.
Yeah, and you've got to give us enough to work on. It can be silly and dirty, but still, include enough words to make things happen.
Just don't be a dick and
Yeah.
write something horrific.
Don't be a douchkin.
Yes.
I'm sneaking out early for a massage. Gotta get these kinks out of my cord.
Your addition will make you portage away.
Photo.
All right, make sure you pick your icon. Yeah, there we go. I think Sev might be. Actually, I don't know who Sev is. King Cobra was in the chat. Okay.
You can turn down the volume for music, voice, and sound effect.
I saw you. I might be covering you.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more
I
as
might
a
have been covering you, Rad.
boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful for me. That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, always set clear expectations. And I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? Our employees have to be able to engage in a little small talk. It's my first rule of management.
Also, try to include a lot of words and also some punctuation grammar.
Oh, and there are more than one question.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 questions. Got 2 minutes left.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
All right, well, those were hilarious. And I just want to let you know it asked me about how to complete the perfect murder.
Did
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Did it
And I was
specify
like,
adult,
oh, I
children?
got this. No, it was ambiguous. So,
We'll assume
Yeah.
child.
30 seconds
I
left.
think- see. And I was like, crack my knuckles. All right.
Alex says Nikki is finishing RuPaul's Drag Race, so no audio for now.
She would have won the last round then.
Okay,
Probably
let's
could've.
file these.
All my questions were very straightforward answers, so nothing creative yet. Not until we get into the goofy stuff. That's okay. They don't need to be funny because we get to make them
Now that
funny
we're all
in
friends,
this
I'm
part.
sending my first incisive
Yeah, the
interview
first part is really
questions
just
to your
providing
device.
words to make the funny.
Yeah.
But instead of typing your responses,
Yeah, we're
you'll be
seeding the
using
funny.
words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions.
So now you're gonna get a bunch of words and you drag them down. You don't have to drag them. You can just tap them, by the way.
Tap the word again to remove it.
Yeah,
You can
tap
also
or drag.
change how they're ordered.
And you can also use words in like the question or any words you see on screen you can use. So it's gonna ask you a question and then you use all the words you see on screen to answer it. There are 2 answers. God, this is tough.
I ran out of words.
You should be halfway.
You can only use a certain amount of words.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yes.
I even like my stuff.
Yeah, my first one I was just,
scramble it.
my first one I was completely stuck on.
I feel like my answer is just word salad, but I couldn't figure out what to do. So maybe you guys will like my word salad. Add some croutons.
My 2 are silly. My 2 are just silly. I remember when we did this, it was super late, and we just had like the weirdest stuff. I feel like round 1, you go in, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna write these answers. Then round 2, it's like you start using like ridiculous words. Just
Mine did not match at all my question. So we'll see how it goes.
oh, mine didn't. Mine did not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get a feel for the room, then it's much more fun.
Octo and Sev, we're waiting on you.
Oh, I'm done.
Says we're waiting on you.
Yeah, well, it says
It crossed out
Octocross
her
now.
name.
Oh,
How can
okay.
this company cultivate a
All right, how
youthful
can this company
vibe?
cultivate a youthful vibe? Let's name dead people attractive name. No losers. You have to be like Jesus and generates an energy that
Choose your
works.
favorite now.
Naming dead people, I think.
That's a pretty
I
cool
like-
vibe.
I like Jesus. I like the Jesus vibe. Yeah.
But I wanted to play Yob Yob. Nikki, you can play after RuPaul. Or you can play while RuPaul.
Yay! That's a me.
Hey, you know, Jesus generate energy.
Do you have any questions
Right?
for us?
You know.
You do. You do.
Do you have any questions for us? Do you burn expensive pants for $50? I pretend to sleep. I pretended to sleep when Carl make carcasses.
Okay, so for the record, carcasses is not my word. Just wanted to throw that out there.
I pretended to sleep when Carl make carcasses.
Yeah, that doesn't quite match. I feel
No,
like
but the pretended to sleep.
Why'd you turn
expensive
RuPaul
pants
off for
doesn't make
us?
sense. Honestly.
I mean, it's a pretty good question.
Yeah.
pretty good question is, do you burn expensive pants for $50? Good job, Brad.
So it raises more questions, like why do you need to get rid of your pants? Why are they so expensive? But
decision you've had to make.
it's a valid question.
What's the toughest decision you've had to make? A fantastic murder with a sharp weapon. Working with you. It's funny we spend money or money alive people. Are either of those a decision? Because yob yob. Then
Yob
come
yob.
join the yob yob. Oh no, Alex.
Oh yeah, those are a lot.
I don't think I've seen any of my words used yet.
What's the best way to multitask?
Sob yob. What's the best way to multitask? Blank
I
or
did not.
probably lots of caffeine and expensive murder. Down by my school.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You could vote for the empty one. You want it.
Don't like.
I was gonna say that'd be very rude.
Very
Why would you
expensive.
do that? You'd have to hate it so much.
Very expensive murder.
Although I do
Synergy.
love that as an actual answer to best way to multitask. I did
think
not click the
yeah.
button.
It's not. Alex voted for the empty one.
So mean.
Oh, that was mine. Okay.
Rude people.
How do you deal with rude people? Slide up and shave off the gross bear week. Kicking and screaming.
Sometimes it's simple. Sometimes simple is best.
Thanks, Alex, for the pity vote.
Like Alex is playing this game backwards.
Yeah, kicking and screaming is how I felt when I ran into anybody after COVID.
What question would you like to ask our CEO? Her fortune. She says brakes and chocolate has equipment. Insurance?
Yeah.
I love that second question, or second answer. You know.
What question would you like to ask our CEO? Insurance?
Yes.
Do we do? Is this yes?
My trim
I'm
engine
not
even
guessing.
worked for them already.
That's a pretty good one. Good job, Brad.
How would your colleagues describe
How
you?
would your colleagues describe you? Deep down, I have been the shark, and then fire sharks. Really pretty bear.
Well, very good answer.
Yep.
Very good
Like a
answers.
good fire shark.
Yeah, right.
Exactly, short and straight to the point, Cassie.
But he had
Fire
been the
sharks.
shark and then elevated to fire shark. So
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it shows initiative.
I've been the shark, and then fire sharks.
Rainbow bonus. Nice.
That was very funny.
I was
What's the
born
best
shark.
way to
I became
motivate
fire shark.
What's the best way to motivate you? Candy and breakfast and lunch and kicking babies. Sharks.
Oh, one of those involves having. to
Both are
defend
good.
them.
Both are good.
Best way to motivate you. Sharks. Fire
Like,
sharks.
Hey, you want some candy? You want to kick this child?
We
And
do.
how else do you get the candy?
The candy and breakfast and lunch.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's your ideal power outfit?
What's your ideal power outfit? The little moldy tummy factory with garbage energy field. A working weapon. What? The little moldy tummy factory.
If you can wear a Morning Star as a power suit, that's you've watched.
I just can't handle like moldy tummy factory.
I know.
With garbage energy field.
I was like, yeah, that'd keep me going.
Great. That's what I'll be saying every day to the one of you who gets the job. Let's see who the front runner is.
Yeah,
Uh,
Brad's doing
that's
good.
the thing.
You can't argue with the numbers. Believe me, I've
Yeah.
tried. No mouths. Let's do some more icebreakers.
I am the median.
Okay, just like before.
I am
say
the
anything
shark.
You want, but be descriptive. The more you write, the less time I have to spend alone with my thoughts.
Love me some yob yob. There's only two now.
only 2 this time, huh?
I think they'll probably use some of our round 1 ones.
Yeah, they do.
Nah. I'm pretty happy anytime I can use the word presence.
Oh, that's lovely.
Win on Alex for some YOBS.
Yeah,
Finish your answer.
Ah, it's the joke boat guy.
This is exactly what I hoped each of you would say.
Simplicity. Forget the onion.
Round
It's
2
not
of
an onion.
questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios.
Tough workplace scenarios.
Remember, you can use any word you see on your. Oh, you know the drill. Then let's go.
So there's 2 more.
Oh.
Whoever wrote this answer, I'm a little bothered.
Brett.
I don't know how to answer this question.
Guess I went that.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
Oh.
Pretty happy with this.
30
I
seconds
feel
left.
like I didn't get as many words this time.
Yeah, I
have a
didn't
lot
either.
Of, connecting words, but not a lot of words I can make things with.
I mean, like my answers, like I couldn't
Hey,
put
we're
them
almost out of
as much
time.
in them. Maybe I got long.
Yeah, I had a hard time with the, what's your professional dress gonna be? And I was like, oh, looks like it's a garbage suit. Does mean something.
It is.
Oh, God.
You know,
I-
mouse.
I had
Use
such a
two.
I had such a hard time
From petty cash.
because the
You handle
the
it.
sentence I got just it made no sense. But anyways,
Cast your vote now.
you notice some money has been stolen from petty cash. How do you handle it? How dare they? My opponent will homoerotic kiss. I would shoot dinosaurs.
This sounds more fun.
I'm not sure which one sounds more fun.
All
I
right.
would shoot dinosaurs.
Shoot dinosaurs or homoerotic kiss? Both good.
Winning answers boost
But
your
the
skills.
dinosaurs didn't do nothing to your petty cash.
I know, but
You don't know that.
Did they steal it?
Did the dinosaurs steal it?
Yeah, did they steal the
they did.
petty cash?
There's a company fish fry, but we're all out of fish.
There's a company fish fry, but we're all out of fish. How do you respond? Peg a little pirate and a little arson. Who bothered to call the fish fry a whore?
yeah, how dare?
It sounds like the fish fry whore could solve all these issues.
Right.
I got the
Pirates into it,
weirdest
I think This
sentence.
actually would work.
I got the weirdest sentence, man.
Oh, it was me then.
Overslept after
About someone under the bleachers?
calls and
Yeah. What do you like to do at a
Jesus, Dan.
theme park? And it was, I like to ride the coaster, just like what I call the whore.
You've overslept after a night of extreme bowling. Your boss calls and demands while you're late. You tell them fire sharks kisses my bare hands passionately. Peasants beat me. Body tender. I will start running romantically. Why are you late? Peasants beat me. Body tender.
I kind of like both. I also love that, like, fire shark kisses my hands passionately.
Why are you late?
Fire Sharks
Okay.
was from one of my statements. It was like, what did you do to prepare for it to hit the beach? I'm like, well, get ready to fight some fire shark. Duh.
A movie slasher finds their way into our office. How do you survive? Let the dog out to kill. The shark too. I have never been a slasher.
Not the answer.
I love that answer because it is a denial of something nobody asked.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've never been a slasher.
There's a slash in the
I just
office.
wanted
What
you
do
to
we
know.
do? I'm not the slasher.
I'm not
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
the slasher.
It's not me.
The interns has called you Kelly. You are not.
One of the entrants has called you Kelly. You are not Kelly.
become
How do
the
you respond?
slasher.
She is Kelly, I call. I am not Kelly. I have no regrets, only murder.
Oh, I really wish
Indeed.
there was a comma there, but it's worth it.
She is Kelly.
Yeah, no, that one. No, I didn't even get to finish mine. I was so confused by what I was reading and trying to figure out how to turn Dan's absolute nonsense into a sentence.
Fantastic thing to do at a theme park. Thank you.
Terrible music over the speakers all day. How do you react?
Your manager decides to play terrible music over the speakers all day. How do you react? Gross. I forgot that manager reek. I eat manager. Listen and listen and listen to it, all of it.
Oh no, don't do that. Or do that.
I eat
not a
manager.
Yeah, that is the power move.
Yeah.
Gross.
How do you show dominance over your manager? I eat
Always
manager.
eat the rich.
I
Yeah.
I eat manager.
Oh, that was awesome, Maddox. That was amazing.
Someone beat your score on the company.
Someone beat
pinball
your
machine.
score on the company
What do you
pinball
do?
machine. What do you do?
Clearly.
I murder. A little
Yeah.
arson may be the best arson.
Yeah.
There's two answers with a little arson.
There's a lot of murder and arson in Albi.
I'm sorry. Not sorry.
I
Yeah, both of the
murder.
little arson were me because somebody had a little arson in their
Initiation period for
thing,
new
and it was
hires.
great.
What
There's a
derogatory
mandatory
nickname do you
initiation
prefer?
period for new hires. What derogatory nickname do you prefer? Skin tight but soft all over. Jelly beans.
Y'all.
Hey, we're gonna call you Jelly Beans. Hey, Jelly Beans. Hey, Jelly Beans. Did you get my fax?
Jelly.
Your manager texts you after work.
Your manager texts you
What do
after
text
work
back to let
hours.
them know
What do you
you're off
text
the
back
clock?
to let them know you're off the clock? Imagine this. Me, off the clock.
Actually,
I
I'm
really would like bad player. I gave nothing.
Bad
otherwise.
player gave nothing.
no. I'm actually
Oh,
voting for
that-
that one because that is the
It's
appropriate
too-
response.
It's too
I
perfect.
thought
Just
bad player
nothing?
gave nothing was an actual response. I didn't see it was a like didn't click response.
Yeah,
I know.
no.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
dislike
I,
it, but it's
you
too
know,
perfect.
honestly,
Although giving no answer is the best answer.
Let's see who's on
Yeah,
the way
actually.
to the
Yeah,
top.
especially if you're off the clock. Yeah.
yep.
Ooh, Alex rose up there. Imagine losing to the empty answer.
Real
Such a
nervous.
smooth curve.
One more
Sorry.
answer. Keep things light.
Oh, I'm in last.
Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind.
Oh, this is the this or that.
Nap in a comfy hammock. I gotta stay
Or,
sharp for this interview.
Yeah, I know. I gotta be funnier. Oh no, this is just one straight up one. This isn't the last isn't the last round yet.
like what I'm seeing. Okay. It's
Oh, no, this is the
final
final round,
It
okay.
appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I tried to print them out, but Greg was printing his screenplay.
Fucking Greg.
You know what? I don't need
Every time,
resumes.
Greg.
Just finished
Yeah, this is
first
the
full
impressions,
scene
so
that's
it's-
already started on your device.
I am
It's your
blank,
last
I
chance
want
for a
blank,
home run,
or,
so
yeah.
slam dunk it through the goalpost, champ.
Alright.
God damn it. Someone writing about genitalia. Yeah.
Don't think I can do better.
Jesus Christ. Someone wrote. I love mine because someone decided to tack on a little bit of just a little arson.
Don't let me down.
Just a little.
Just a little.
A little bit.
All right. About me. I seek orphans burning. I find no regrets. I seek Mario and Link. I find wrestling porn. I mean, that's
On your devices
Yeah.
now.
that's
That makes sense.
wrestling. I seek orphans burning. I find no regrets. I seek Mario and Link. I find wrestling.
Which one's hot? The
That's hot.
two people
Since
fucking,
it's
or
last
the
round, how
you know,
about an
burning
even bigger
orphans?
score bonus?
I like what
Looks what I like.
They used all my words.
Aw.
I seek out excitement everywhere. I find men's cute, squishy genitalia. I seek murder. I find murder. Viola!
voila.
Voila! Oh, voila. All right. I find murder. Voila. It's pretty good.
Although I do like a murder viola.
Mhm.
You could murder
someone named Viola.
someone with a viola.
That was pretty good. Good job, Brad.
Simple, but it worked.
I seek human garbage passionately. I find belittled Ryan Gosling. I seek the toilet.
Ah.
I find porn video games. You're seeking the toilet so you can look for porn video games?
I think he just keeps his porn video games in the toilet.
Or is it you're online looking for shit and you
You
find
could put
porn
it as
video
an upper
games?
decker. Yeah, keep all your porn video games in the top deck so don't find them.
Upper decker for sure.
Since there's
Yeah,
an
guess
honor
over.
review, let's pit our top scoring candidates against each other.
Very important.
I seek crying Jesus. I find money, 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 money. I seek Hannah Montana. I find Tummy Factory Gutty Works full balls. I seek moldy legs hydrate the fire sharks.
Wow.
I find Horseboy Sally.
Only one makes sense to me.
The fire sharks is just a running. Everybody's all about fire sharks.
I mean, it's
think-
such a good like escalation to shark.
yeah.
Oh, even split.
Oh.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I accept this.
Money,
Even
money,
split.
money, 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 money.
I wanted to vote for Horseboy Sally.
Honestly,
Horseboy
I
Sally's
can't
a
see
great,
myself sharing
like,
a cup
name.
of toner in the break room with any of you, but we gotta pick one.
Who's gonna get the job? Oh,
Hitting the yob yob.
Well,
Oh.
progress, but no.
Brad.
Oh, very close game.
Oh.
Very close.
That was
Good
very
job.
close.
The job goes to. Congratulations.
Yay, yob yob.
Proof intentions.
Ah. Yob yob.
$51,000.
Hey.
Brooke,
It's a good salary. Yeah. Well, it depends where you are,
Pretty
I suppose.
good.
I'll say good.
Oh, and
I
then we
imagine
can, we
it's
can we can
not-
see
not
we can
as good
s-
in, like,
we can
New
see like the actual answers. Like Octo, all right, you take a sharp piece of ice and stab someone with it, and then let it melt. Via
Oh,
the little tummy factory with gut
Hey,
fae that float around, snatching up all the gutty works. Their flying
Uh-oh.
generates an energy field.
that is how you
It's
generate
funny.
energy.
Oh, it's funny that we spend money to look at art by a bunch of dead people who, while they were alive, were no-name losers. It asked me,
Like,
what do you think
sure.
about art museums? Hydrate, sunscreen. Mostly importantly, prepare to fight fire sharks to the death with my bare hands.
Yeah, that was how you prepare for a day at the beach.
The fire sharks just keep coming back. If I were prom queen, I would take out all of those running against me. How dare they try to beat me? Peasants, I will win.
True, if all other contestants cannot walk, Brandy will win.
Exactly.
right.
Oh, it
And
was
already indicates that I am.
how would you make the news? I probably accidentally burning down my school by knocking over some expensive film equipment. That or murder.
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Sharks, but also you get sand in intimate places, all of them, deep down, chafing. It will never get out. The shark too.
There's something to do with the beach again, but I don't remember which that one was.
These fire sharks.
I want to
These are just
wait till
normal
it,
sharks.
I want to see my
Okay.
full like crazy answer.
Oh no! Hopelessly alone. I am by myself all the time. I have no regrets, only hope and dreams, no murder.
Aw.
Let the dog out. Listen to wife. Listen to tick. Told. Take a nice dookie. Doom scroll until I can't take it anymore. Snore away.
I feel you with the doom scrolling.
There we go.
Oh, I guess it didn't come around to it. Okay.
No. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Take a nice dookie. Oh Lord, that's so funny. Was that your last game, Maddox?
That is my last game, yes. Thank
Alrighty.
you so much for having me.
No problem. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Take care, dude.
Bye.
Bye bye. Nikki and Alex, do you want to join the voice call or? I did see King Cobra request Drawful Animate. They're doing it all in caps now. I imagine that Drawful Animate's kind of like Gardic Phone in a way.
You're probably like the Gardic phone.
Yeah, I've never tried it before. We can give it
We'll
a
have to
shot.
try it after we do the another job. Because I think somebody else wanted in on that, right?
Yeah, so Nikki doesn't kill us all.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, Nikki, where are you? Yob yob.
Bye, Cassie.
No, I think Cassie was
I
saying.
think she's saying.
I was like, oh no. That's how I say bye to people. I'm just like, I'm out. Bye.
Yob
Yob,
yob. Yob yob.
There's a lot of an echo.
Just shouting. Just shouting in the background. Job job.
Just shouting in the background. Job, job.
Turn me off.
Yeah, you guys might need to mute.
Oh, that's funny.
I picked a bad day to give up scrapbooking.
Oh.
I couldn't find the remote.
You did it. Yeah. Oh.
Yob yob.
I was just so excited I forgot to log in.
It should be in the Discord.
Really looking forward
Yeah,
to
I just got excited.
Yeah, we'll wait for Nikki and Alex to jump in before we.
I don't know if they can see it.
Well, they would have to join the stream, of course, on Discord, but after that.
But they could probably make it in if I just show it. I think. Oh, this gives me ample time to change the Pokemon to Charmander for red.
I see that jelly bean.
Did you guys see the Smasher Pass that like Game Grumps and Markiplier did?
I saw Markiplier, so I didn't know Game Grumps did it.
Yeah, they did. Like they had to do 2 episodes because they were discussing why they would not smash Pokemon so much. Would or would not.
Well, the whole point, because the whole point of that is to just say it and not explain why.
Hmm.
I will say
Yeah,
there are a few that Markiplier picks that I question, and some he doesn't pick that I question more.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's the bunny that everybody would fuck.
Eh.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
We're on to
Don't lie, Marty. Why are you lying?
Just it's like I wouldn't smash Charizard because everybody wants to smash Charizard.
We
Like,
literally
she's-
just talked about this at dinner.
It's
She's
like
literally shaped like a woman.
we talked about this at dinner. What Pokemon do you want to fuck?
What side do you stand on the Smasher Pass debate?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'll
What's your-
smash all day long.
Low
it right
punny is
now.
just that thing of like everybody wants to, and then that makes me not want to.
You're a weird dude, Marty.
Yep.
Well, it's like it's not how do I explain this? It's like that person that you know has been around with everybody,
Alex.
and that guy.
Not every like you can just catch your own fresh Pokemon out there in the wild, right?
I mean, technically, yes. I could go catch my own Lopunny and then have my own special Lopunny for when I get cold at night. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
I kind of wanted to have Anthony do Smash or Pass because he doesn't know, like, he only knows
Pokemon
Gen
at all?
1 or 2.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
And so there's just tons, like, when we've opened cards, there's tons of Pokemon where he looks at it and he's just like, what the fuck is that? And I'm just like, it's a Jumpluff.
I'm sorry, what?
And I expect us to be best
Who now?
friends. So let's get started.
I don't know shit about Pokemon.
That's been my question of the day on stream more than once. Like, great. What, would you Smash or Pass Lopunny specifically?
It's my first rule of management.
You got Gardevoir, you got Lopunny, you got Lilligant. What's another sexy Pokemon?
Alex's
Oh,
mom.
who's the most fuckable Pokemon? Oh. All right, 3
By the way,
answers.
we do have a question. Yeah.
Who is the actor who played Hulk the second time before Mark Ruffalo?
The Edward Norton.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, they brought him extra heads? No, don't take your head off.
Oh no.
No, she didn't, thankfully.
No, she put it back on. She had it off for a second. Come on, Fairy and Jelly Bean and Cucumber.
Time's almost up.
Cucumbers. The cucumbers.
I don't know why, but
Oh, no,
Ambition,
crap.
it's all about the explain is so good. Oh, that's the robot from the rapping one.
Damn it. I didn't get to fill in a third one.
Our filing system.
Martin.
You never get hired that way.
I was stuck on trying to like find the title of a certain Edward Norton movie, and then I got got lost.
Oops.
But instead of
Oopsie.
responses, you'll be
Oopsie
using
poopsie.
I might not get the yob yob.
Oh, you know the drill.
You'll get the yob yob.
Oh no.
The second word that's in my list of words is masturbate.
Yep.
So
That's in mine too.
You are about halfway through the timer.
I had a really tough set of words to work with,
So do I.
but I feel like I was true to myself, and I really put myself out there,
I believe in you.
and I hope I get this yob yob.
I don't even know if like like and or like helpful things that can carry on a sentence.
Or
I mean,
commas, or
honestly, nobody really is going to care about that very much.
In your team's fisticuffs.
I mean, all of the answers to these are in some way basically brain damaged, right?
creativity. One world, one Thanksgiving.
This game's so stupid. This is my favorite.
Oh god, I hate a farty cucumber.
Creativity, one word, one Thanksgiving.
Yep.
The audience can edit that thing in the background
What's
too.
he doing, Dan?
Oh, I
n-
can't wait to see these.
Quilting?
What's a time you disagreed with the decision?
What's a
that was
time
made
you
at
disagreed with a decision that was made at work? Probably a lot of masturbation through pretty boring work. Celine Dion is underrated. You use your elbow too deep. I'm quite happy with mine this round. That's good, Cassie.
Yeah, when you feel confident in your answers and bad for them, I think that is when you know you've done right.
Hey, you grab words from
All right, who talked about masturbation?
use almost any text on your
You
device
did,
to do
right now.
answers.
King Cobra.
On to you, buddy.
Something on your list of
What's
life
something on your list of life goals? Prime deadly small vegetable kernels. Stick it up your ass, please. Find Bigfoot. Maybe offer him masturbation power.
I'm sure he knows.
Prime deadly small vegetable kernels. Stick it up your ass, please.
I guess that could be a life goal.
Are you telling the person asking the question to stick it up their ass? Yay, more masturbation power. With the power of masturbation, anything's possible. Oh, jeez. All right, cool. I did get this round.
Our health and wellness initiative.
How can we improve our health and wellness initiative? Getting a buzz. It feels so good. Lick each other and maybe boys petitioning with tickle those prick. See, punctuation makes the joke funnier.
Thank you.
Getting a buzz.
It is good.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Where do you get your best ideas? Taking off clothes while coworker is eating sweet potatoes. The girl who smashed Pokemon only.
Ooh.
Girl who smashes Pokemon.
Yeah. I would like to mention that mine, where it says it feels so good, I did have the word masturbation in there, but did not use it.
Aw. I don't think that's fine. Sweet potatoes.
What can we expect from you in your first 30 days?
If you're hired, what can we expect from you in your first 30 days? Physical possession of the boys used to murder. I am a nice long crop dust. No one would escape my wrath. I like both of them, but that one, I love just the idea of like, what can we expect from you? No one escaped my wrath.
I'm going to fart so much.
Yeah. I, a nice long crop dust. No one would escape my wrath. That was good, Alex. What would you say is your core competency? Pressure to death. Please stick it up your ass. Like a little deadly vegetable.
Somebody really went with that vegetables and ass thing.
Yeah. I just there's someone who's applying for this job and at every question they just tell the interviewer to just stick it up their ass.
Like, what kind of job interview is this? Because that might be appropriate.
What is your greatest strength? Chocolate donations. I don't know. I drink and jack off. I kill violently too. See, punctuation makes it funny.
I'd say.
I don't know. I drink and jack off. I kill violently too. Cassie, that was perfect. That was
I'm gonna
awesome.
say the punctuation is the least funniest part of that sentence.
No, I think it's hilarious. I love this. Like, I don't know. I drink and jack off. How would you describe your sense of humor? Weird, beautiful, and gay, you fuckers. It feels so good. Like masturbation. Ooh, these are both really good.
Yeah, it's hard to fit between the two.
Cassie, again, good job.
Yeah.
Weird, beautiful, and gay, you fuckers. How do you handle rejection? I set fire to all families. I smote gods. Toys in the bedroom.
Yep.
I do like the dichotomy of these two answers.
Destroy everything.
Destroy
Long
myself.
time. Those are both good. Cassie, what toys in the bedroom are you talking about? Ooh.
Glad you got some bonus points for that period, Marty.
Oh yeah. See, you gotta provide it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
It'd be boring if it just was an unending sentence. Cassie, killing it.
Is it
Yep.
just me, or is this report boring?
I am
Time
the
for some more
median.
icebreakers. Okay, same as
Listen, I
before.
said I liked the
Respond
game, I
any
never said I was
way you
good at
want.
it.
Just don't skip all the details. Put some meat on those word bones.
All right.
Stevens, where's the private bidet I ordered? Ew, that's what a bidet is? Never mind.
What did she think a bidet was?
I'm here to inform you that you've used half of your time.
Honor. Jumping is not an option. That, and he's looking out a window? My God. The staplers and the jello.
All right.
Finish
I
your
really
answer
hope
before time runs out.
you get to read this answer that I had. at the end of the stream.
2, 1.
Honor jumping is
Wow,
not
I'm learning a
an
lot
option.
from
Wow.
these, including things
I
I
missed that
legally
earlier.
shouldn't know.
Yeah, the motivational posters in the background are sometimes
two
very
of
depressing.
questioning. This time,
Right.
I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use... Okay then, let's dive in.
That's right.
Hey, I'm on this list.
You should be halfway right now, okay?
Yes, I ran out of space. Oh, I just thought of something I could have changed. Okay, well, that's all right.
20 seconds left.
You should hurry, time's running out.
I do like that it starts giving you visual indicators when you're running out of time.
starts ticking. Where it's like, you got 2 seconds.
Mm,
Yeah, it starts
I
filling
don't-
with water on your actual screen.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't think I did good this one.
Yeah, me either.
The company servers are down. How do you convince your coworkers that you definitely know how to fix them? Obviously convince everyone I was a prison child. Remember, friends are cats.
What? Oh, damn it.
What was supposed to be in there, Dan?
Servers? Remember, friends, servers are cats.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes when you
still
click
voted
them,
for it.
it doesn't actually drop into the thing. I found. And I think it's when you click them and have it moved slightly.
Yeah, if you start to like drag them.
Yeah, I think it's detecting some of my clicks.
You go to the break room and discover Jerry is sitting in your favorite spot. How do you react? Jack off to Jerry. I would go stick a vegetable up Jerry ass.
You know, both of these are particularly violating in some way.
I mean, both these things have a, particular look on Jerry.
I love Jerry.
I love Jerry. I jack off to Jerry. Assert dominance. Yeah, exactly. The boss is bored. What's the most interesting bit of trivia you know? Danger. Garbage car. Celine Dion. Accept your watery death. I think straight porn is deadly. Hey gang, man, it's sure is a boring day in the office. Anybody know any interesting facts? I think straight porn is deadly. All right, back to work.
What do you do?
Someone has been urinating in the supply closet. You know who it is. What do you do? I love phallus. Hopefully, I would urinating in return. I kill someone in the center. Okay.
Reasonable. Yep.
Yeah, I struggled with that one.
I love phallus.
I love phallus. Hopefully, I would urinating in return.
You'll have to go through security.
Toast Malone, calm down.
What will we find on your
You have to go through security every day. What will we find on your full body x-ray? A shovel, my cousin, no masturbation. Caramel, chocolate, and strawberry sauces over Octo, I guess. What will we find in your full body
I
x-ray?
do like sauces.
And I was the one answering it, so I was like, yeah.
The office is
Sauce me up.
The office is always way too cold or way too hot. What do you say to the maintenance person? I was thinking about the good ol' upcoming lick and tickle. Whiskers, little bastard. Too hot. Is Whiskers the maintenance person?
Maybe scruffy.
Or it might be a cat.
Funny you should say that.
Yeah, I had a hard time with this one because all my stuff was about me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
literally
Nathan is
had
the maintenance man.
I literally had my sentence ending with
What do you say?
a sentence about Octo, and then I guess that's marriage.
Your manager asked for suggestions on improving company morale. What do you say? Probably more porn and masturbation. Don't push people on the arse. Celine Dion.
We will play Celine Dion until morale improves.
You know what? All right.
Probably more porn and masturbation. Celine Dion.
You're one day away from
Seems like a very Canadian
What
way to handle
ill-advised
this.
activity
Celine
do you tempt fate
Dion.
with?
1 day away from retirement. What ill-advised activity do you tempt fate with? Grind a bitch in gay porn. Commits mass murder. I milk perfectly good fruit.
I don't know what this person thinks good fruit is.
A kumquat.
Saudia.
The idea of milking fruit is weird.
Somehow
Yeah, he's definitely not milking fruit. There's something going on.
Somehow your idea for work prom gets approved. What is the best theme
Oh,
for the
no.
event? Drowning. Definitely masturbation. The best theme. Let's see.
Drowning.
Drowning or definitely.
We called it Under the Sea.
Yeah, the under the sea dance.
Far, far under the sea.
This is just
Right.
That's what
20,000
every
leagues
day
under
to
the
one of
sea
you who gets the job. Let's see who the front runner is.
Where's the submarine? Oh.
Oopsie.
Rad back up in the lead.
If I were you, I'd be real
Oh,
nervous
yeah.
now. How about one more icebreaker to
Ooh,
keep things
close, Alex.
Not
Barty's
Don't
doing good
overthink
this
it.
round.
Just cut down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about sharks and their cold dead.
How does she know about the sharks?
She knows.
She knows about the fire sharks. What does the poster say? Now eventually waits for no one.
Half your time is up. Hey, you're almost
Get
out
it.
of time.
Oh. Wow, people answered really fast.
This counts as your orientation, by the way.
I wish this was just my answer.
Okay, it's the final round.
Final
It appears we're missing
round.
something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I thought they were junk mail. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal. I see you've got someplace to be.
So what do we do here again?
It's the two parts.
Oh, I
so
see,
it's
I see,
I
yeah.
I like mine's
Blind
I
blank,
love
got it.
something, I hate something.
Gotcha. Yep.
You should be halfway done now, okay? Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Well, that made little to no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see him.
Final first impressions. I love cat. They are great. I hate worthless and disgusting bedroom murder. I love heated friends to passionately kiss. I hate the hamburglar it gave me a kiss.
Oh man. I know what I've been licked.
It's the last round, so let's
Oh my god.
score bonus, shall we?
I just didn't expect the hamburger to give him a kiss. I love evil karate firebirds. I hate Jelly Bean, little fucker. Oh, that's mean to Jelly Bean. I love masturbation, screaming children, and dudes. I hate masturbation pretzels. Blarg.
Hi, Blarg.
Nobody wants to eat a masturbation pretzel, right?
I don't know what that is. Is that where you cross arms with someone and jerk each other off?
Oh, I assumed it was a little bit like eating the biscuit.
All right, let's move on.
Ew.
Let's move on.
Ew.
I love
Sorry.
I love masturbation, Lola Bunny. I hate physical contact with Spider.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I love prick donations. I hate door-to-door prick mail. I love prick donations. I hate door-to-door prick mail.
You guys
Oh,
don't
that's
get
fine.
dicks in the mail?
I hate physical contact with Spider. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Since we've got an odd number, I'm putting our 3 strongest candidates in one matchup.
I love girl because it's pretty. I hate boys because it's dumb, crazy, small prick.
Whoa.
I love loud smacking and food porn. I hate annoying mass murder groans. I love getting stung by cum balls.
Oh.
I hate penis tacos, I guess.
I kind of love annoying mass murder groans. Like, oh god, guys, you're already dying. Just give it up.
Like, give it
Yeah,
up.
stop groaning.
I do like, I
Trying to
love,
do a thing.
I love girl
No, I-
because it's pretty, but I hate boy because they got small pricks. Yay!
Like cum balls.
Yeah, cum balls. Ugh, gross.
I wish I could hire you all, but the first rule of management
Did
is
you
one
watch me,
employee
Rita?
per job.
Who's getting the yob?
You can bubble.
Oh, it looks like it's
Oh.
Cassie. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The job
She get
goes
the
to
Woo!
yob.
Congratulations.
Good job, Cassie.
Junior Officer of Urges and Mergers.
And you get $59,000
Oh, yeah.
for a starting salary.
Oh, and Brooke,
Good yob.
you're fired.
And Brooke's fucking fired.
Right.
Fuck you, Brooke. All right. It's a vegetable that is made of small kernels that is the shape like a little phallus, but please don't stick it up your ass. Okay.
Yeah, that's corn. They asked me
It's
to
corn.
mansplain corn.
Take caramel, chocolate, and strawberry sauces and just squirt them all over each other and then do the good old lick and tickle.
Ah, yes.
It said, how do you make dessert for 2 in 30 seconds?
Set fire to all birds around the world. None would escape my wrath until my watch was returned and their families lay smote.
Oh my god.
What would you do? What would you do if a bird stole your watch?
Smoke
Wow.
is such a good word.
Sweet potatoes are worthless and disgusting. They are, however, great murder weapons for toys in the bedroom. Whoa!
What? What?
Harsh stance, Cassie. Murder weapons for toys in the horny little
Or-
bastard. He indulges in gay midget porn when commits mass arson and murder. Well then,
I don't know who that was about.
I have no clue. I don't really want to know. unless it was like a. How do you feel about this celebrity? Very clearly, Celine Dion is underrated. She sings like a siren calling you to your death, except your watery grave.
Ah.
Yes, that's fair.
I do take issue with that. Celine Dion is properly rated. Nobody thinks she's a bad singer.
Masturbation, it feels so good. I mean, you can't argue with that.
Yep.
I can.
I can. The girl who played football, it's only bad because the boys would say I only played so I could touch the boys' butts. And so?
Yeah. And so.
It said describe yourself in middle school.
What was the question, Cassie?
I would go broke buying 8 rings. Hopefully the spider would love them. I'd expect a silk tie in return. Hope it wouldn't smush it. Something about marrying a spider. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, an
that's
underrated celebrity? Okay. I guess so.
Lord.
That
was too funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Because King Cobra asked for it, we will do Drawful Animate.
I will
Man.
drop out of the game.
I don't know exactly how this is going to be. I know that it's
no.
basically like, well, Drawful's always been, who cares if you can draw well? It's just going to be nonsense anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm a terrible drawer.
We're all terrible drawers.
Have you seen Dan try to write his name?
Yeah,
And
Dan
except
can't draw.
try.
Dan can't draw.
At all. It's awful.
Take care, Rad. Thank you again for the sub and hanging out and playing games with us.
Oh, this is a miracle.
Take care.
This is America.
Oh, no, this is a miracle.
Yeah, so I fill out all of our paperwork and then just put it in front of Dan, and I'm like, make your squiggles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do the same. Or Alex, if he has something, he'll push it to me. He's like, your handwriting's better.
Oh.
This is the case. I approach sheepishly like a child
Mhm.
and then hope she does it for me.
But yeah, it's like I draw kind of okay, and I'm, I still like have a hard time with Drawful or any of these quick drawing types of things.
So it's 2-frame animation. So it's draw one thing and then slightly change it and draw the second thing.
Clear first frame, then tap on frame 2. Tap. Okay.
Okay. There is no eraser. Fun.
Of course.
Ah, shit, I immediately fucked up.
You can alternate between tabs before submitting.
Okay. Oh. Oh, we're just drawing. I don't want these colors.
Nah, sadly you're stuck with the colors that you get. Oh, and then when you go to the second frame, you can see your previous frame.
All right.
I just literally did the thing that the game, like, it showed me an example of. Yeah, that's good, Alex. Someone named themselves Van Gogh. Van No. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's good. Little poop.
Yes, me.
That's great. Van No is funny.
Yeah, Van No is great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dan.
What? He's a robot.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
no, not the
turning his
robot.
knobs. Is that it?
Oh, should have.
Yeah, he's adjusting his antenna, like tuning in Tokyo.
Like
You know.
King Cobras.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, it's just a guy
He's-
with big nose sneezing.
Yeah, he's sneezing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nothing weird.
Nope. Just sneezing.
Toast, knock it off.
Your pet's name's Toast?
My brother's dog's name is Toast.
I actually really like yours, Brandy. Yours is great.
I love it.
Yeah.
Little.
There we go.
Welcome. This is ... Drawful Animate, where you make mistakes and
Yeah, sneezing, that's
Kinda
all.
like life, huh? This is a one-round game. All right, let's get animated. Check your device for the title of your animation. It might be simple, like Dog Beach, or weirder.
Oh,
like
jeez.
Geology for Clowns, or a frowny face made of corn. Your job is to draw an animation that fits your prompt. You'll get points for each player that guesses your prompt correctly. Good luck.
Oh, no. How do I even...
It's never too late to join the audience. Go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code.
Even if this was just a single drawing, I don't think anyone would get it. Let alone it having to be...
I just sit for a moment and go, what the fuck am I gonna do? I forgot
That's
that
as
we're
hard as
raising.
good as it's gonna get. Look at that strong chin. On
The hands
oh,
dancing are so funny.
I like
on this-
the little butt crack. The little butt cheeks. Right there. See, it's like that Squidward, like when he gets all strong.
I made
Chin.
my voice very friendly to remind you to start working on frame 2 if you haven't already.
Toast Malone.
You can go back to the first frame and fix things. Well, not fix, because you can't erase. Sure, we'll go with that. No, Cassie, don't say sorry. We're all going to be horrible.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, usually you're cheaty with your drawing tablet.
If you want to see like awesome, hilarious like drawing game like mastery, you gotta look up Rubber Ross's channel. Rubber Ross is Ross O'Donovan. He used to work for the Game Grumps, and he's been doing these videos where he streams with other like pro animators and illustrators, and they play Gartic Phone, and they like draw like incredible animations using the game. And sometimes they do like hilarious challenges, and like it's like coming up with like weird fan creation characters, and it's really, really fun. Or he does a thing where like if someone's drawing makes him laugh, he'll give them $50. And they've done like, they did one where they spent I think like 7 hours drawing a bunch of like Dragon Ball fusions, where like someone come up with like this character and what they would look like if they were fused, and it was insane how good the drawings were. Of course, they're all using tablets and stuff, but like it looked great.
I did not finish.
I'm sure it will.
Barely hit finish. Ooh.
No, when you look at what the prompt is, it's going to be fucking impossible.
Thinking it's correct. Write it on your device.
What is this?
The fucking corgi with the million legs.
Oh.
This is cute.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm just considering this a practice round.
Well, it is only one round.
Yep, practice round.
Oh,
Dead
really?
asleep, farting and scaring yourself awake, nap explosion, woken at night, dying in your sleep from severe head trauma, death in sleep, waking up from a sexy nightmare, startled awake, and suddenly Christian.
Oh, Christian.
Suddenly Christian. That was a weird Little Shop of Horror song.
Okay, who voted for what?
Damn it. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also award bonus points, and then apparently you can double down on your answer.
Twist them. Twist them.
Nap explosion.
Yeah, that's weird.
See, I thought it was the actual title because I also put dead asleep, and it said your answer's too close to the correct answer or something, or another.
Too close to another answer. Yeah.
Type of title.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, the Drawfee people also do a lot of some of these games.
Oh yeah. Burning pile or dog poop. Married to Cthulhu. Moldy Jello mold. Fire monster rampage. Stanky fire makes me weep. Scary broccoli monster. Shit monster deploys evasive maneuver. Melting woman.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
God, I
curious
don't
how
know.
this one turned out.
Also, I meant to write burning pile of dog poop, and I misspelled
I like that one.
a 2-letter word. Damn, good job, Octa.
Melting woman.
Stanky fire makes me weep. What?
What?
Stanky fire? How? Wait, is that fire?
Yeah.
Oh, those were stank lines, not arms.
Oh.
I thought it was poop, but it's a stanky fire. I guess. I guess burning poo would be stanky fire.
Oh.
This is good.
Enjoy that. Quirky.
Taking off ski mask. Robber reveals face to true love. Mask on. Coming for that booty. Heist reveal. True crime. A hat you wear at night. Let's do a robbery.
So many good options. Choose only one.
You can change the speed of your animation. That's funny. Faster.
Let's check out the results.
Oh, cool. It's not let's do a robbery. Damn it, that was good.
Lovely.
Let's go
I
do
actually
a robbery
didn't-
was a great answer.
I didn't think it was the right answer, but it was the one that deserved the points, I think.
Thank you.
Not Robert reveals face to true love. Coming for that booty. Yeah. A hat you wear at night. That's clever, actually.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is a hat you wear at night.
So I thought too.
I'm doing so good this game.
And then I thought he looked like a watermelon.
What is this?
Okay, somehow this is
Man.
very obscene.
Let's go with this. Because it probably is not right.
It was right. It would have told you no.
That's true. Thinking about mistakes. Lightning strikes me sad. Lightning strikes makes me sad. Headache. Brain lasers make me sad. Sad brainwaves. Negative vibes. Lightning striking thrice. Mind blown. I like how like 3 of these were like sad. This makes me sad.
I mean, lightning strikes do make me sad.
I like them.
Brain lasers as well would make me sad.
Yeah, brain lasers make me sad.
Brain lasers make you feel how brain lasers make you feel. How they choose to make you feel.
Let's see what happened.
Mind blown.
A good answer.
Negative vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy points. Brain lasers make me sad. Please? Damn it. Lightning striking thrice.
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
Really?
Okay.
Okay. I don't even remember what mine was anymore.
I remember what mine was because it was bizarre.
Oh, right. Now
I know what mine is. Yeah, this is mine.
And now here's this drawing.
Huh. Got him. Hey Dan, can we get a corgi with like 30 legs?
You have to ask the cats.
Zuba, can we have a corgi?
I want a corgi
He said
so
yes.
much.
He doesn't
You
know
know-
what a corgi is, and he thinks
you
he
know-
could probably eat it.
Well, he probably could.
He's a big boy.
Speeding to the rescue. Mikey riding an ambulance. Surfing an ambulance. Ambulance surfing. Don't worry, I'm a fun ambulance driver. Ambulance pirate cruising for a bruising. Subway surfer is on an ambulance.
I don't even care if this is not the right answer. It's clever.
Yeah, that's what I chose too. I'm like, this is not the right one, but this should be the right one.
I think this might have to be the last game. I'm yawning. It's been such a long day.
Yep.
Nah.
Vote now. Okay, here's what happened.
Ambulance pirate. Yar. Nar.
Love it.
Cruising for a bruising. That was a very clever title.
Look at mine.
Surfing an ambulance. I don't know if anyone's gonna get it. Don't worry, I'm a fun ambulance driver. Yay!
Yeah, that
What?
was what I thought the best.
How you fucking draw that?
I put
Right?
ambulance like Michelangelo.
I was like,
Although I am a little peeved. I put ambulance surfing, which is different apparently than surfing an ambulance.
yeah. What is
What?
this? That's a great question, game. What is that?
What is that indeed?
The music is so fun, but it's probably gonna get copyrighted on YouTube.
They're like, this sounds like elevator music. No, thank you.
No, apparently Jackbox does claim a lot of their music, which is so weird.
Oh.
Anyways,
Weird.
hi mouse with the munchies, mouse chocolatier, waffle eating mouse, Mickey eats chocolate, this mouse loves waffles, poodle eating a noodle, TV remote snack, Mickey Mouse caressing a chocolate bar.
Wow.
Gosh, everybody had mouse.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
we
to
got
vote
it.
for the one that I
Mouse
liked.
and something that can be eaten.
It's just what?
Nice rhyme there. Poodle eating a
Come
noodle.
on, vote. You can do it. Just vote.
I
What
know
kind
my
of-
drawing's not great.
Who voted for what? Let's find out.
Caresses. Hi mouse with the munchies. No.
He's enjoying it doesn't mean he's high.
But like, no, in the second picture where it's in his mouth, his eyes look like
This
real-
mouse
real
loves
shot.
waffles. Damn it. I love that one.
Oh,
Poodle
got
eating a
machine.
noodle.
I get it. Poodle eat it. What?
What? That's clearly not a poodle.
It's clearly not a poodle. It's clearly not a noodle.
Mouse chocolatier.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think anybody was gonna get it. You saved me.
I knew it was the right answer all along. Shifty eyes look.
It was the only one that
Wow, very close.
didn't, aside from the poodle.
Enter your
Ah, yes.
title.
This is mine that I never finished.
Yeah, I really want if I eventually get a dog someday, I want it to be a corgi. And
with
it's
like 800 limbs.
yeah. It's gonna be
My
I'm
dog
gonna
only has 2 limbs.
I'm gonna call it Chewbacca.
Sorry to hear that, Nikki.
Just kidding, he's got 4. I lied.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Boring day as a genie cashier. Film tastes so much better than digital. What? Ironing laundry. Getting a massage from a gay guy. What?
Some of
Okay.
them are good.
Something about a grocery store. Ironing YouTube tutorial. Raging at your Game Boy and kicking it. Double chess champion. I don't assume the gay would. The gay, Jesus Christ. The game would say something about a gay guy.
I also apparently misread it.
You should
a little bit.
peer pressure that
Great.
Oh,
So it could be
no.
anything.
It
Sorry,
actually
Mom.
still makes sense.
Behold the results.
Ironing YouTube tutorial. Nope.
If I had finished, it would still make sense.
Boring day as a genie cashier. No. I don't even know what that would look like, and that's why I assumed it was the answer. Something about a grocery store? Double down on that
would be a
one.
funny prompt. I And you're like, okay.
Ironing laundry. No, Octo. Yeah, I know. It's like the game gives you a prompt that's a question. It's not even sure what it's telling you to do. Film
I
tastes
guess
so
there's
much better
something
than
about
digital.
water.
Okay. All
It
right.
was supposed to. I thought it said this film tastes so much better than the original,
Oh. Octo in the lead now.
but still you had a DVD-sized film and a movie-sized film.
Here's our final
Oh,
animation
man.
of the game.
Oh, is that what that was? The only reason why I got it is because it looked like they were eating something, and I was like,
Yeah.
that looks like the only eaty one. What is this?
I'm trying to see what it says. I don't know.
I hate myself sometimes. I'm going to say that before the answers come up.
I made the really stupid decision to press
Dan.
really bad.
What was
did
that,
you-
Alex? Say that again.
He made the mistake of trying to write words with his finger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, doing the swiping.
I feel you.
I always anyone I forget what it was.
Come on,
I
type
think it was like
something.
some like weird interview with a wrestler or something, but they were talking about texting, and then someone was like, "Yeah, you done the swiping thing? Yeah, where you can swipe words." And I just thought, you're such a nerd. A steamy wink, drinking alone, winking at nudes, protesting against fashion,
Showing. Now choose one.
Fessy Sam. Ric Flair signs autographs. I'm winking because it's illegal. Red Bull gives you winks. Facial recognition software. What?
I do like a good steamy wink.
Pick something. Okay, who got tricked?
Okay, who got tricked?
Me.
Facial recognition software. Yeah.
Mine was
Ric Flair signs autographs.
no. Red Bull give you winks. That's why I
That's
hate
so
myself.
good.
That was so good.
That's so good. I love it.
That pun hurt me.
Oh, okay. Winking at nudes. Nope.
So what's the back supposed to say?
I'm winking because this is illegal.
Well, sometimes a crisis.
Ah.
Fake and then real fake.
Oh.
I thought it said Ric Flair.
Oh, and the winner is
Oh.
Dan.
Nipplebot!
Nipple
Crispy
behind.
nipples.
Nipplebot, and the most like was Nikki.
Mickey, we like you.
I like it.
Yeah. We like you.
These songs go hard.
I like you a lot too.
Oh gosh, we like each other. Oh my god, guys.
Oh my god.
Zuko.
Oh god. What's the dog's
So-
Toast?
Yeah, Toast is my brother's dog. Zuko's my dog. Zuko is about 55 pounds, and Toast weighs about 15. And they're on the floor wrestling, and Zuko just keeps just putting his giant fat paw on Toast and pinning him down so he can't do anything.
Aw, poor
poor
Toast.
baby.
Toast Malone.
Wait, is that the full name?
That's what I call him.
I would like your brother to get an additional dog and call it Butta.
Yeah.
Well, he rescued this one, and that was his name, and didn't want to change it because he's like a year old.
Aw.
That's still a
cute.
very fun name.
And I said, "You love Post Malone, just call him Toast Malone."
Hey.
I think that's
For the
gonna
most
have to do it for tonight because I drove all day and I am exhausted. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us play with you.
Oh, of course. No, we'll have to do this again sometime real soon. I love these games. Love getting to play with everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
You too.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Take care.
Get some sleep, Marty.
For
Good night, everybody.
sure.
Bye.
Bye. No, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for playing. Cassie, thank you very much. King Croba, thank you for joining. Rad was here earlier. Thanks to her for joining as well. Rad, also, thank you very much for the resub. And King Croba, thank you for the follow. But yeah, the next stream will be on Monday. Probably more Pokemon Legends Arceus. Doing more endgame stuff. And yeah, come join our Discord if you like. Links in the chat. And check out our YouTube channels for this stream to go up on YouTube and all of our other videos that we put up there. Some stuff should be going up on the YouTube on the weekend. Yeah. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a great night. We'll host someone. But till we see you again next time, keep being excellent. Love you. Bye.